right. We
You
gotta get our duckies in a
sing.
row.
Sing, Carla, sing. Hello,
I don't know
everybody.
what I'm singing. I don't know what to sing here.
Oh my
Eh,
God. Let's see who's with us already. It's Firefox and Mystic and
Hello.
Loretta. We're dealing with a shit show, guys. So just bear with us.
We are the shit show. We are the shit
Oh
and
my
the show. Okay.
God. There you go. There you go. Oh my
I
God.
just
I don't
made it
know.
look better. Hi, everyone.
Oh my God.
Well, it's been a
Uh,
day, right? It's been a
It's
day.
it's been a whole effing weekend, put it that way. I don't know, man. I just don't know.
I have missed you. Holy crap. I've missed
Oh,
talking to
I've missed you
everybody.
too.
It's been
Um,
sad.
actually, I forgot to check to see if Mariah still was going to pop in or not. I don't know. I should send her a
Well,
message.
maybe she'll come in the chat and then you can add her. You can send her the linky poo.
Right, that's
Linky
all.
poo.
The
Yeah.
linky poo. So how was your weekend, Carla?
It was good. Today was a little hectic-y. Hi, Foxfire. It's really good to see you. I haven't
It's good to
seen
see
you in a while.
everybody.
Yeah. No,
Hello,
it's been a
Paul.
good weekend. Hi, Pomp. Hi, Al. No, it's going well. So, oh my gosh, did I miss going live with all you guys? It's just been too long.
Well, yeah, your schedule's been screwed up, and it's been chaos, guys. We're all insane. We're all just that's it.
We're
We're all
insane.
ready to jump. Hi, El. Just yeah. Well, I
Only
already
if
know how
it's
my weekend went.
yeah,
Oh my
you're so
god.
sorry, man. That's
Oh
just a bummer,
god.
dude.
Oh god. I had big plans for the weekend. We got there. It was great.
Mystic. She's like,
Pop,
Pomp
no
knows
boys.
boys. Hi,
Miss
Susan.
Susan. I get to where we were going.
Yes, tell
It
it
was
all
great.
about.
Okay. The place that we usually stay at, it's a like a ranch style house right on the lakefront. And they usually rent it out for like the whole winter to the same
Okay.
people every year, snowmobilers and crap like that. So this year they left the whole house a stinking mess. And the girl that usually takes care of it didn't have time to clean it up in time for our visit. So I said,
Oh,
don't worry about it. I'll go through, I'll take care of it, because I don't mind. I don't mind.
yeah.
So we walk in there and I almost died. I'm thinking, oh my God, what a shithole.
Oh no, that's
And
not
my
good.
bag has been messed up. And I says, I don't believe now I've got to scrub this entire house before I can even set up to get in there. So I proceeded to get out the mops and the buckets and the disinfectant. And oh my God, it took me over an hour to get it all clean and ready to roll. Hi, Florio. Welcome. Hi, Ivan. So I get it finally cleaned and sanitized. Everything's back up on board. Uh, come to find out, the people that stayed there, they broke one of the scenic windows. So my poor friend Peg has
Water.
to replace a window.
Oh,
They had firewood for the fireplace stacked up to the ceiling. That all had to be removed. They broke the glass door on the fireplace.
oh my gosh,
They
what's
swear they didn't do
happening?
any of that stuff. Well, you
Uh-huh.
didn't rent it that way, man. What, did the gremlins come in and bust up the house?
Right? No.
So, and okay, so I finally get everything done, get to visit with my friend for a little while. I said, well, I got to go back. I still got to make up the bed so we can go to bed tonight. And I figured, okay, the next day I had set up, I was going to do an investigation at that historical home.
Yeah.
Hi, I see ghosts. So come to find out, last minute rental for the historical home. So I had to wait. I couldn't go in there because there was somebody staying the night. I figured, okay, well, I'll go the next day. And I had everything all charged up, ready to roll to get in there. And then the sky proceeded to open up and dump tons and tons of rain on us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was nonstop pouring. And I'm thinking, you got to be kidding me. I can't even get over there. It's mud up to your freaking eyeballs. Everything is just, it's rain, 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 won't stop. And the people didn't leave when they were supposed to. They decided to stay another night.
Oh, geez, what?
I'm
Okay.
like, you gotta be
Hi,
friggin'
Raven.
kidding me. Hi, Raven. Hi, Cree. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna have to give up on the house this time around again. and get back in there next time we go up to visit. So my husband and I are trying to relax. We're doing the live show from there with Susan. And my husband proceeds to break my balls as I'm doing the live. He keeps walking back and forth. So his image kept like popping up in the background like a ghost.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm trying not to laugh. And the guy that we were interviewing is like, there was just a guy in the picture and he disappeared. So I start laughing. Then my husband's asking
Yeah.
me questions on how to use the coffee pot. And so I clicked on the mute button. I said, do you realize I'm on a live program right now? Don't you? Oh, I
Your
forgot. You're
dad.
not saying nothing.
Oh, goodness.
I says, well, the guy's talking. Hi,
Yeah.
Doug Zala. So I finally get him outside out onto the patio. And as I look up, because I had the camera or the computer facing in that direction. So if I look up, I could see out onto the patio through the window and the door. And there he is making faces at me through the window. So then I start cracking up.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I am going to kick your
Hey,
ass when I'm
Bill.
done with this. So I had to
Right.
explain to everybody that my husband was breaking my chops while I'm trying to do this live.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Bill. So then that evening around, 9:00, we get a phone call. There's something wrong with our refrigerator at home.
Oh, right. Yeah. You were telling me about that.
So my husband had to leave, travel all the way back home to go check on the refrigerator. I couldn't pack up the truck and get us on the road. It was pouring out. Everything would have got soaking wet. So he left me there. He came back home, checked on the refrigerator to get things set up, came
Mhm.
back up early this morning to get me. I hurried up. We had to throw everything in the truck and then come back down here to take care of the refrigerator so I didn't lose all my food.
Yeah.
So actually, guys, I just got done setting up my computer about 20 minutes ago.
Mhm.
So in the end, the refrigerator's working fine. And I'm here. I'm exhausted. So Carla has to entertain everybody.
Hi. I don't mind.
So that was
Oh
my
my
weekend.
god. The
So relaxing.
It doesn't sound like it at all. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I don't mind.
Oh,
Like I said,
it
I didn't
was
mind the cleaning up, but
all chaos.
I left the house so I could relax. I get there and I
Yeah.
had maid service that, oh my God, I was not happy. So then when I went back over to my friend's house, I told her the shape the place was in, and she goes, and she's apologizing.
Mhm.
And I'm like, don't apologize, not your fault. And,
Yeah.
but not for nothing. When people, this is how I was brought up. If you go somewhere vacationing for the summer and it's a private home
Mhm.
that you are renting, you usually show up there, the place is clean, everything
Yeah.
is sanitary, ready for you to use.
Right.
When
Yeah.
you
Hi,
leave,
Mike.
you clean it and leave it the way that you found it.
Yeah.
I
For
was
as
taught by
best you
by my
can.
grandmother. Yeah. Oh, no,
Right.
we've always done that.
Yeah.
You mop the floors, you vacuum, you tidy everything up. You put everything back in its place for the next renter. These
Right.
people did
Yeah.
not do it.
Yeah. When we
And
stay in Airbnbs, we do that.
yeah, I mean, it's just courtesy. Hey,
Yeah.
Michael, how's it going? Who else did I
Mm.
miss that snuck in here? Miss Karen, Miss Karen. Oh my God. You see what
Karen.
she says? Hey,
Mm-mm.
ladies, 6 a.m. here in Vietnam. I'm off to the
I
buffet
forgot
breakfast.
she was over there when I messaged
That's
her the other day.
right.
I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's why I haven't heard from her because 'cause she's been busy." I
She
just thought
took
she
off
was, like,
on us.
checking in on friends, man, checking in on your friends. Make
Yes,
sure
I'm so
everybody's
glad she's here.
okay.
Well, because I had messaged her about the new centerfold for June.
Oh, yeah,
So she goes, "Oh,
okay.
yeah, I'm going away soon." I'm like, "Oh, oh."
Yeah, well, it's
So,
okay.
no pressure, Karen. If you can squeeze it in at one point, you just throw it at me.
Yeah. Oh, Pomp,
Uh,
she was teasing you. She was just teasing because it's Chick Chat, so, yeah. It's
oh,
not
yeah.
set up like Chick Chat. This is actually on my stream here. We gotta get this stuff figured out.
We gotta figure it
We're
out.
okay.
Everything just turned to shit. So we but we're here. We're here. Yeah, fine, fine. It was not the nice weekend I was expecting, and I planned on
I'm
doing
sorry, Laura. It
going
should
through
have
that whole
been.
house, doing some filming and
Mhm.
getting some EVPs and stuff, and
Yeah.
yeah,
I didn't even get to.
I was telling
Oh,
Susan,
Cree, you're so sweet.
that maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just not meant to investigate that house, even though there's stuff that goes on there. Uh, and actually, I've heard a couple other stories now since I've
Mhm.
been going there. I want to get in there because there's something going on. I want to see if I can catch at least something. But man, I'm telling you, it just wasn't going to happen again. And it's just pissing me off.
Yeah.
The Raven
I
says
look
we're going to need
tired.
a password, boys. A password.
Yeah, Korea could have used a nap, but I'm okay. Maybe I just look tired, but I'm
Oh, you
fine.
look lovely.
Thank you. My weekend wasn't like yours, Laura. I'm sorry. It's just
Oh,
been busy.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I get home and like the
Mhm.
kitchen's a mess. There's stuff all over. Refrigerator's pulled out
Yep.
away from the
Yeah.
wall.
That
Oh
sounds
my
right. Hi,
God. Here
Shelika.
I am. I'm pushing a refrigerator. Now I've got one of those big French door refrigerators.
Oh,
The
yeah.
freezer's on the
Okay.
bottom and the 2 doors open. That's the kind of fridge I have.
Uh-huh.
So, and
Yeah.
it has wheels, but it is not easy to
Those look
push around the
heavy,
kitchen.
right? Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
So, but at least I found out a couple other things of what was going on with it. So hopefully it's fixed and it's over with. Where do you want to
Yeah.
go, Laura? Oh, I was supposed to investigate a historical home up on the mountain near me, Karen, and it just fell apart. A bunch of guys showed up, they rented it.
Hi.
So when I said, "Oh, there we go. It's the end of that."
Yeah.
Hello, Ace. How's it going,
Hi,
Ace?
Faciers. Yeah, Cree, I could have used a nap earlier. Maybe that's just why I'm tired. I was sitting on the couch and I was like about to zonk and I'm like, I gotta get ready for this. And
Oh,
of course we're not ready. We're not
no.
we're not ready
It
at
didn't
all.
work out the way we planned
Our
it.
ducks are
That's
at
all
a
right.
rave.
I'm just gonna
Our
stop
ducks are
planning
not in a
stuff and
row.
just show up somewhere. Hey, Shadow Clan, hey, Janice. So just the hell, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna pop up wherever and that's it. But the beauty of it is that I can investigate that place anytime that it is open. I could just show
good.
up. So it's not like I have to
Nice.
pay for
Okay.
it. So, but every time I plan on doing it, something turns to crap and then I don't get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Pomp enters wearing a skirt after getting caught sneezing into Laura's, and that's how he's out. You're
Oh.
putting out a skirt? Okay. Now we have to give you a new
Oh,
name, just
he needs a name,
like
yeah.
Wayne.
Right? Could call him like Ruby or something. We could just start
Ruby.
naming.
There we go. Ruby
We'll start
Ray.
naming. Yeah, Crystal, Ruby, and Mountain. See, they're all kind of gemstone names. I don't know. It's cute. It's cute.
Cree says, well, Laura, you know how to make God laugh. Tell her you play. I know. I'm just I don't know, boy. And then, I do have something that and this is Susan's fault, but she gave me a great idea, and I'm gonna put that into works. I'm not gonna tell anybody because I want it
Okay.
to be a surprise. But
Oh,
it's
good.
freaking hysterical, and I got the idea actually from stuff that I used to do to my sister when we used to go to camp all the time. There was
Oh,
something that
yeah.
I used to do with an item of hers, and so I got the idea from that, and
Hmm.
and from
Yeah.
and Susan's suggestion. So yeah, she said yes. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna do it, Susan. It's gonna be funny. Uh,
Right on.
so you guys, yeah, little short clips, and it's gonna be it's gonna be
Yeah,
funny.
go
I
for
gotta wait.
it. Yeah.
It's gonna be a little while because thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
My son closed down his house, and so now I can get them and their shit out of my house
Yeah. And you can set
and
up
get my
your
house back,
studio.
and then I can
So I
start on my
had,
studio.
yeah, I have all my stuff set up, but I don't have a web camera. I thought I had a camera built into my monitor, and I don't. So
Oh,
now I gotta
really?
get a webcam. Yeah, but everything runs amazing, and I'm like, damn it, now I can't even. I gotta pick one up this week, and I don't even know what kind. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to buy anything expensive, but I don't want to buy anything that's crappy
Right. Oh, well,
either.
that's not
So, but I
too
don't.
bad. But it's
Yeah, I thought it had a built in. Most monitors have a built-in webcam or camera or
you have a
whatever, but
laptop,
this one
right?
doesn't.
You have a
No,
laptop?
no, this is like, this is a desktop computer monitor.
Oh, oh.
Yeah,
Well,
so
does
and
it
I'm
have a
like, "Hmm,"
built-in
and it's
web
like,
Wow.
I thought it did, but it doesn't. So,
Oh,
anyway,
cool, cool. Well, yeah, you'll have to
it'll
buy
be
another.
this week.
Yes, Susan, you are going to help
Yeah.
me because you're part of the plan here. So yes, I will be looking for help, Susan. It's gonna be
Hi,
funny. It's
Paul.
gonna it's gonna be funny. Hello,
Hi,
Paul. Welcome.
Junior.
1217 in the UK.
Hi.
Oh, God bless you that you could pop in. I'm
Right, we
telling you guys because
appreciate
I'm
those
exhausted. I'm
the
exhausted. So
people that
yeah,
stay up for us. Thank you.
yes, we really
It's
appreciate it.
it's 5 o'clock my time, 5 p.m.
So it's 7 o'clock or 7:18 here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why every time when I interview somebody from the UK or somewhere across the ocean there, I try to do it earlier because I always feel
Mhm.
guilty having them stay up till the 2 o'clock in the morning.
I
So
know. Just it's hard
Cree
to
says,
fit it all in.
Cree says, Laura, Bill says you have an announcement. I'm all ears. What announcement, Bill?
Oh yeah. Hi, Ivan.
He says I
Again.
just don't know it yet.
11 a.m. Wow. Or 1
Hi,
a.m.
Ivan. Welcome. Uh, yes, I'm redoing a lot. Like I said, I'm gonna be able to have a new studio, uh, which will great because it'll give me more room. I think the lighting will be better, God willing. Um, and just give me more space. And then I'm working on. I just want to change things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see,
It's
Florio.
good
I'm
to change it up.
exhausted. How you feeling, Florio? I know you had a terrible headache. Hopefully that is
Oh,
better for you. Yeah, migraine, poor thing. But actually,
yeah.
Florio, I want to have you on again soon. I want to do uh, a show discussing the pagan religion and a lot of what her background is.
Oh, nice.
So I think people will find it interesting
Mhm.
because people don't understand it. So I want to have her on
Yeah.
soon and go through all of
Oh,
that
good.
stuff.
Seems like you
Let's
two
see.
clicked really well in your live. Yeah. That was really good. It was a good interview.
Right. Yes, Bill is working on my new intro
Thanks,
for
Bill,
Wednesday
for doing
nights.
that for Laura.
So it's that's one of the announcements. It'll be a new intro. She gets Botox next week. Oh, you're so
Ooh.
brave. It works for you. I know people. How does it help? Actually, I have.
It
Shit, put
helps
me
with the
asking these questions.
migraines. I'm not we had
Does
that
it
when
work
I
anything
worked.
right for like the fibro? Because they tried to get me to do that for fibro. Does it help at all with your fibro? That's what I'd like to know. But she says, yeah, I'll come on and talk about the pagan stuff. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, we'll have to set that up. Hey, HM, welcome, welcome. I think everybody will be interested in that because there's a lot of misunderstandings when it comes to the old world religions like paganism
Right.
and Wicca. Even though Wicca's newer,
Yeah.
I just like to get to that information out, and everybody finds it pretty interesting. So,
Mhm.
oh no, she's been watching the P Diddy stuff.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's
Hi,
going away for a
Tasha.
while.
Hello.
Hello, Tasha. Welcome.
Hi. Just so sweet.
Cree, watch some car stuff. Yeah, I know. You got to flip around because it's all right. She says fibro. No, the nerve blockers I get for fibro. Oh, okay.
Yeah, my friend does too. It's like some kind of injection in her back that helps.
Yeah, I
In
don't
her
trust any of it.
spine.
They've screwed me up so bad.
Yeah,
I am so
sounds
afraid to touch anything. The last
but
things
if
that
it
I had
helps
done with
it.
needles,
Yeah.
I really have 12 babies at once. That's how bad the pain was.
Mhm.
And I told the guy, I was supposed to go back. I said, "You're never touching me again." The
Yeah,
pain,
Raven, they do Botox for migraines.
yeah,
I'm not sure
yep.
how it does it, but yeah, it helps people.
I know people they have the piercings in the inner ear
Oh,
that help with migraines too.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, and nothing they do for me works for the fibro, so I just give up.
You just
So
deal
yes,
with the
welcome,
pain
Tasha.
daily.
I just deal with it. I just suck it up. I'm so used to it. And then of course, not
Yeah.
bad. She says, "Oh yeah, I've heard of the piercings. Yeah, I have two nieces
Yeah.
that have had it done, and it worked. It worked for him. It doesn't make them
Hi,
totally go away,
James.
but you might get them once in a great while. I mean, really
Yeah.
once in a great while. So, I mean, if it helps out,
Oh,
why
thank
not, you
you.
know? "Hey, James, how's it going?"
Mike, what
She said,
kind
"The
of stuff do you
blockers."
practice? What do you practice in silence? I just saw his little thing.
Who
It's
said
like
that?
I
I missed
practice
it.
Oh, Mike, practicing in
Oh,
silence. I was wondering what he practices.
I practice my craft. Yeah, I think and that's another thing,
Minecraft?
and not for nothing, we also, uh this everybody always asks questions about, crystals and all of the connections, and, I know some
You're
of it, but
great. Oh, okay.
I'm
Like
not
a
that
warlock.
educated, so I wanna get
Yeah.
somebody on that has more
Well,
information than
and
I
like if
do.
you talk about it, people either think you're nuts or you're like
Right. Oh, yeah, that's the
satanic. And
automatically
it's
what you
like,
get. You get
dude,
to look like, "What
yeah,
are
it's
you
like,
smoking?"
no, it's not that way at all. Like I do
Right.
my tarot readings and see auras and stuff, but I'm not crazy. Like
Right, right.
it's just oh, and it's gotten intense now. Like this week, like I was seeing some crazy energy at work. It was nuts.
Picking
Like it's
stuff up. Well,
all
maybe it has to do with the weather. Who knows?
I don't know,
We're due
but
we're due
just
for a
seeing
full moon
like
pretty soon, aren't we? I don't
I
have the
have no
calendar
clue
out,
on
so
that one.
I think we
Yeah.
have a full moon coming up. Uh, she's thinking about getting the piercings too, but I sleep on the piercing in the areas. Heal messy for me. Yeah, but I heard that works. Like I said, I have two nieces that had it done, and they were bad
Oh,
migraines.
nice.
And they got the piercings, and they went away.
Yeah.
So you figure if something as simple as that, do it. Let's see. Gonna sound odd, but where I am, there is a lot of paganism, crystals, and witch of festivals. It's bonkers here. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people
I
that
would go to
are
those.
invested in that
Mhm.
practice of that religion, and the outside world is pretty much cut off.
Oh, so we just had
So,
the full moon. Thanks,
okay,
Susan.
was the 16th. Yeah, I knew it was around here somewhere. Um, so that's why I like to have somebody like Florio on, so that they can like the time when we had Susan and we were all
James.
on and we were talking about that. Uh, but I want to like Florio really, I mean, she grew up and was raised in this. So, I mean, the information
Oh,
she has must be just amazing.
I want to hear
Hair
about it.
festivals. So we'll have to set that
Oh,
up.
sounds lovely.
Uh, okay, new moon coming up next week. Okay. I knew somebody's
Okay.
moon was coming out somewhere.
Ain't mine.
Oh, come on, Carla. You're no fun.
It's for laughs. Oh, you
We'll get
know.
Jamie to
My
he
moon.
does the booty crack shuffle.
Yeah.
Jamie will do the moon.
If it stopped raining, my moon could see some sun.
It's still raining here. I can't stand it.
It's raining here too. Yeah, it's been raining all week. We
Oh,
had
we're
family
just
come up
gonna.
from Arizona and they haven't been able to even go outside and enjoy it because they've been stuck and it's cold and they came from 109 to 58.
Well, they
And
should
it's
go around
sad
and dance
'cause
around in that. That's what I would be doing. Because all they're dealing with is
yeah.
hot heat and dust. I'd go out and be running around in that
Yeah, we
stuff.
had one nice day and that was yesterday. So we went outside and went for a walk downtown and had ice cream and
Right,
I'm on call this weekend, so I did have to go to the shop and take
right.
care of something, but it was okay. I
It
also
was
went and
nice that you
had a
had that.
tattoo done. I got more
You
tattoo done
did.
yesterday. Yes, I
What did
love
you?
it.
What?
You can't really it's upside
Oh
down. I'm
no, we can
sorry,
see
guys.
it.
It's a death moth. Yeah, it ties
Nice,
in with the
nice.
rest. I love it. He's gonna color it in. So it's got amethyst on it and my death moth, and then some geometrical stuff.
Uh
Mm.
huh.
Like amethyst, yes. It was good. It was nice to go get that done. Trying to finish my
Are
sleeve out.
you gonna move on to the other side?
No, the other side I'm just
No,
gonna
just the
leave,
one.
I think. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I might do my
I don't
rock
mind
monster hand
tattoos.
on this wrist, but yeah.
Yeah,
I wanna
I don't
just
mind.
I wanna get
I got one.
yeah. There's a few on my back and my rib cage I wanna do, and then on my thigh, I wanna do some horror stuff, like 80s horror. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Natsu.
Hey,
Yeah, but it's
yeah, hey,
all
not
a
too.
little bit at a time, Laura. It's
Hey,
expensive,
Ryder.
you know?
Yeah, it is. Well, I got mine for free. That's the only reason I got it.
Oh,
It was
nice.
when I turned
That's
actually, when I turned
nice.
30 years old, my
Oh,
sister was
okay.
dating a tattoo artist. I said, "Well, okay, give me my tattoo and that's it." My sister tries
Yeah.
to talk me into getting more, and I'm like, "No, that's enough." Because I didn't realize it at the time. I had fibro back then. I just wasn't
Oh,
diagnosed
so
yet, and so when I had the tattoo done,
oh,
it hurt really bad.
I bet.
Oh, yeah, well, I have it down
Oh,
by my ankle, and he
okay. I
was
can
doing
only
it, and I'm
imagine
thinking,
what
"Oh
that
my
was like,
oh, it was like, yeah, it was like,
right?
oh my god, I'm like, "Oh my god, you're killing me."
That was the most
He goes
irritating one I had was by my ankle. It felt like cat
yeah,
scratch. I was like, "Can you just finish up? This one is not like the other ones are fine. I almost take a nap."
yeah, no,
I
this was
love it.
bad, and he goes, "It shouldn't hurt that bad." I go, "No, no,
Right,
no.
Florio?
This really hurt."
Oh,
Oh, Florio says, "Yeah, tattoos don't hurt
probably
me much."
will.
Oh, that hey, William. Yeah, it was really bad. I'm thinking, "Why is it so painful?" And then, of course,
That makes
shortly
sense.
after that, that's when I was diagnosed with, the fibro. So I said, "Oh, okay, well, that makes sense now." James says, "I have no tats yet." Yeah, well, my father we actually was having it done in my father's kitchen, and my father
Oh,
walks by and gives me this look. "How old are you?" I said, "Oh, it was my birthday present to myself. I always wanted just one.
yeah.
I got
Hi,
it. That's it."
Cassibus. Welcome
Pop said, "My
in.
shoulder blade was the most uncomfortable."
Mine wasn't bad. I didn't think
Oh, I guess it
mine
depends
was
on who you
bad.
are.
Yeah.
Hi, Casa. Not a chick, but I'm down. It's just it is for everybody, not just chicks. We just thought that was a cute name, so.
Yeah.
A chick chat was better than bitch session, I guess. I don't know. We could have called it that too.
Right. Yeah. Oh, your shin. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I think it's different for everybody.
My spine was pretty bad along my spine.
I couldn't imagine how everybody has a full-blown one on their back. That must
Yeah.
be
Well,
just wow.
I'm sure the ribs are pretty painful too. I'm sure those ones are pretty sensitive.
Now, I heard the top of the foot was very, very hard,
Oh, yeah.
painful.
Yeah. If you have so many nerve endings in your foot that, yeah, I bet. I'm
Right.
not getting any done on my feet. No. But I do want one on my rib cage. I want to get that one done. So we'll find out.
Oh, not me.
That'll
Forget it.
be
I've
down the
had enough.
road. Yeah, there'll be a bigger one. So we'll
Actually,
see.
I had a surgery done on my ankle, so I have a scar there that I wasn't too thrilled about. So I used to cover
Oh,
it up with henna, and I had a
yeah.
really
Oh, that's
fancy henna
fun.
tattoo across my ankle and foot. And a friend of mine
Yeah.
goes, "Oh my gosh," she goes, "It's gorgeous." She goes, "But wasn't it painful?" I go, "No, it's not real."
Yeah.
I could change it anytime I want.
That's cool,
I said, "I
Laura.
just have to cover up the scar."
Yeah,
Uh,
that's fun.
Susan says, "My lower back was painful." Oh, yeah, see, I think it's different for everybody. Tasha says, "It's been decades." Oop, it jumps. I hate it when it jumps and I'm reading. "It's been a decade
That's
due to new clusterfuck of art, I'm sure." Yeah, that's the thing. You wanna find somebody that's really good. I should have mine
Mhm.
touched up, but I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah. My artist is really good.
It's the ice cream guy. Can you hear it, guys? He's playing the music. Florio said, "It hurt a little bit on my, like, what's it called?" Oh, okay. It's near the button of the rib, but not as painful as other things in my life. Yeah. I have a friend who just loves it. She goes to sleep when they do it,
Mhm. Yep,
when
me
she gets
too.
them.
Yep.
Yeah, they are. They're very expensive. And isn't black and
Yeah.
white more expensive? If you do
No,
all in
no.
I thought it was more
Well,
expensive if you did, like, all black.
Mine just
Raven wants them
costs the
all
same
over.
no matter what it is. It's just by the hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Paul says, I have one tattoo, my star sign Scorpio, a scorpion on my left shoulder. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Mine is a fairy holding a flower. I've always loved fairies. And I figured, okay, I
That's
got to
cool.
stick with have this for the rest of my life. So that's what I put on there
Yeah.
because I'm not having it taken off because I heard that it's terrible to have them taken off. Wiener, Ghost Wiener, how's it going?
Hello.
Ice cream guy, how did you see me? I was lurking. Yeah, he just went by. I heard the jingle, jingle, jingle. You know, it's cute. It's cute for a little while, but then when they start circling the block, it's like, all right,
Right.
it's time to get out, the
Mhm.
slingshot and turn it off. I say clusterfuck because I have my own machines.
Hmm.
Raven, Wiener. Wiener is in the house. That's just freaking funny. Actually, I was just talking to, oh God. Oh my God, I just blacked out. The guy that visited you. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Mm, don't know what you're
You,
talking about.
you went fishing with him.
Oh, Earl. Yeah, he came
Thank
through
you. Oh,
Montana.
wow. I
Yeah.
just blanked
Mm,
out.
that was
I'm
cool. Yeah, he
sorry,
delivered
Earl.
up in Great Falls and he was like, "Hey, are you gonna be busy?" And I'm like, "No, I can show you around." And so first we went out in the morning to Hauser Dam and I tried to take him. We didn't have any luck. I tried every lure I had. The people around us wasn't having any luck. The fly fishermen and their boats weren't having any luck. I heard that the rainbows were spawning, so they may have been distracted and maybe that's why, but we didn't have any luck. So then we went and had lunch and then we went to a spot where I like to go creek fishing and he caught two brook trout. So he enjoyed and I
Nice.
got to show him, he's like, "You ain't kidding me. It's only 15 minutes out to where I to just get out. Like 15 minutes
Right.
anywhere. You go to the lake or the mountains or whatever, you get away from people, you're out in the woods. It's like went on this little trail and took him to it was really pretty. So he enjoyed himself. I think it was nice to just
Yeah, he did because we
it's
were
nice
talking about. He said
to
he had a blast. I
oh,
caught him
good.
on a live
I
from the
would
truck, and he was in Chicago, and he was bitching about
okay.
the traffic. I go, yeah. I said I don't
Yeah.
like driving through there either. Oh, thanks, Tasha, for
Mhm.
coming in and hanging out with us.
Yeah, bye,
You have a
Tasha. Have
great
a good night.
evening.
Yeah. So
So
anybody
yeah,
else
I
wanna
was.
come through Montana? I'll show you around.
Come on
It's good.
down,
Yeah, come on down. We're really nice up here. We're good people. People just
Carla. We'll
can't
take you
drive.
on a tour.
Yeah. I don't know why the weather gets nice and there's more accidents when the weather's nice than when there's snow. I just don't understand it, but people don't
It's
pay
because they're
attention.
speed.
Yeah, they're just being dumb. It's like,
We actually we
that's the
seen it.
only
We just had
problem.
an accident on the way home because it was raining so bad and the road's slick.
Yeah.
And apparently they lost control of the car and it was flipped over into the ditch.
Oh,
Uh, I hope they were okay, but it was bad.
gosh. Yeah,
They were
I
probably on
always
their
pray when I
phone.
see really bad things like that.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
bad news. They were probably on their phone
I
and it
hope
was wet
not.
and they lost control.
The sage wall. Yeah, I just saw posts about that, the sage wall. That'd be cool.
Cool. Oh no, Mystic, your chat is acting
There's
up.
a oh, there's a Chinese wall too in Montana.
Well, there you go, guys. Javier's got to go to
I don't
Montana.
mhm.
Raid on Carla's house. Wouldn't you shit yourself? Like 20 people showed up.
Only
Here
if
we
they know my
are.
address. Yeah.
Where are we
We'll
sleeping?
just we'll just meet somewhere and we'll all go. Yeah.
Oh no, you're gonna have to feed everybody.
Yeah, we're on two different ones, Susan.
Oh yes, yeah, we're streaming on my channel and Carla's channel.
I'm wondering
And we're
that.
doing it on Carla's through Carla's StreamYard. which I'll talk to you about that afterwards, Susan, because we discovered something.
Oh, yeah,
So
we'll just
that's
have to get
yes,
everything worked out.
everything is
No
all
worries.
screwed up in the beginning.
Yeah, it's been that
It's
way for, like, 3 weeks. On my end, not your end, maybe. You've
oh
had
god,
normal
I don't
stuff,
know.
but I just feel like I'm trying to get back on track now, so yeah, it's all
Well,
the same
hopefully
chat, Mystic. I
yeah,
think
it's all
there's
the
different
same.
people and different ones, so yeah.
Right, right. Some are
Oh,
on my
Raven, you're so
channel and some
cute.
are on Carla's, right.
Yeah, she's so cute, back and forth.
She's hopping back and forth so she can catch stuff to clip. Give her
Oh,
something good.
okay.
Give her something good. They already got the fuck me one on me, so they can't redo that one.
Oh, boy, when did that happen?
Oh, and when you and I were on it one time and I said it and I giggled about it and then
Oh, I remember when we were trying to start and I kept ghosting out and you're like, "Oh shit, it did it again."
yeah.
That's the first thing you say. It's the first thing you say in the chat. It's hilarious. I'm
yeah.
like, "Oh
Yeah.
god. Oh shit, it did it
And then,
again." And then right
yeah.
after the intro music starts. That's what makes it funny because like
Oh, that's right, because
the
we were having
intro
trouble
starts right
getting
after that.
on. It kept shutting it down.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're
So
like,
yeah,
"Oh
caught me
shit, it
saying,
did
oh
it again."
shit. That's
And
funny.
then the intro. It's hilarious. It's so funny. It cracks me up. I'll just rewatch our lives just to have a good laugh sometimes. That and I
That's
missed
good.
you. So, yeah, it's
James,
funny.
pigs in space. Yeah. I remember that. It was funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are you got any plans going on this week, girl? Oh wait a minute, did you get a promotion or something that I don't know about?
Oh, yeah, I did. I got a raise at
S-
work. Yep.
Brag, start bragging.
That's nice. No, I did. A little bit. I don't brag too much, but it's
Oh,
nice.
go ahead.
It's, yeah, 4 months in and already got a raise. So
All righty,
it's pretty
righty.
nice. I can't believe it's been 4 months, but
It
it's
goes too
good.
damn quick.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't. It's almost the end
right.
of May already.
I know. Yeah, I've got some videos to get done this week. I want to get one out on Thursday. Light came off.
So poor James says, "Hey, my mind is broken by the strain of multitasking. Just take a deep breath, James. You can do it.
Yeah,
Just takes time."
I feel that
I
way
forgot
too.
what.
I'll feel kind of sometimes overwhelmed with stuff that I need to get done, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna stress about it. It's not worth
I
it.
just do it. I just do
You
it.
know,
I just go with it. And then, like,
sometimes it's
well, the
just
other
too
day, my
much.
husband was doing something and he wasn't paying attention. And I said, "Do you walk around with your head in your ass all the time, or is it just once in a while?"
What stuff you say?
And he's like, "Oh, just
Oh
once
my
in a while."
gosh.
Wake up, man.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm glad
Oh
you're
my
okay, James.
God. He's
Yeah.
okay. I see. He took a deep breath. Paul says, time rockets by. It's true what they say. The older you get, the quicker it goes. It's the truth.
Mhm.
That is the truth because it's just like it seemed like winter just ended. And I mean, of course, all the rain here, everything is just so green and lush.
Well,
It's
soon we'll
wonderful.
be
But
like 6 months into the year already.
already. Yep.
Yeah. So isn't that crazy?
Yeah, you're right, Raven.
I
It's
know. That's 6 months
WTF.
in. Yeah, the year's
Uh,
almost halfway gone already. That's nuts. But soon it'll be Halloween, so we're okay. Halloween's
don't
coming.
rush it because then that white crap comes back.
Oh, geez. I'm sorry.
I
Usually
want to
it hits like
enjoy the I
after
want to enjoy
Halloween.
camping and everything. Ivan says he just found Horror of Horrors channel. Wonderful. When watching the Shapes video, I decided to check it out.
Oh, thanks,
Fantastic.
Ivan.
Actually, before we got on, I was watching Shapes' new video
Mhm.
where he took on a challenge of the magnet
With the
challenge.
candle. Holy cow, did that blow up?
Yeah, I noticed something that I don't know if he noticed, so I sent him a message.
Oh, did you now?
Well, did you see the video?
Mm, not yet. Oh.
Idiots video. I forget his name. The idiot there, his video. Or I should call him the
Tit?
tit, like Beardo
Sounds
does.
like Tick, the Tick.
Yeah,
Like he's the
tit.
life sucker out of the
Yeah.
paranormal field. The Tick. I'm gonna call him the Tick instead of the Tit.
Uh, Raven says she hasn't done anything yet. I know
Yeah.
that, I,
Yeah.
when he sat down at the counter, if you guys watch the original video of him doing the candle crap, as soon as he sat down, his one hand went under the counter and he lifted it up and then
Mm.
brought it up. So it's like he had something in his hand, and as he sat down, he slapped it underneath the counter and then brought his hand up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it had that
Hmm.
motion. So I sent John a message. I go, "Did you notice that?"
Gonna slow
Because
mo
they
it.
was if you sat, it was like he slapped something under the counter and then brought his hand up.
Oh,
I noticed it in Shape's video because I was sitting there
yeah.
staring at him and I was watching his arms, and I
Uh-huh.
go, "Oh, look at that!" So, oh, I know, I love the way he does it too. I didn't get to finish watching because we had to go live, so I'm gonna watch the
Yeah.
rest. But I did
Shape's
catch
funny.
that, and I think that's what he had something in his hand, and he slapped it underneath the counter as he sat down.
Oh, it's okay, Ivan. Yeah, I wish I knew how he did his animations. They're pretty funny. They're cute. I don't know how
Oh,
to do
Shape,
that,
yeah, I
so
love it. He's good at
yeah.
that.
Karen is
I
too.
see it.
She's really good at
Yeah, she is.
animations.
Yes, she is. I love hers too. That's why I always say that's why she does the centerfold for the magazine. Because
Mhm.
I tried it. It was bad. So she she's got it going on, but she ran away from us. So hopefully there'll be a centerfold this for
Yeah,
June. He says, "Oh, yeah, it's okay." I know the autocorrect is annoying, isn't it?
right. Yep, it does that to me too. Or I'll type too quick and then be like, "Oops, that's not what now it sounds dumb. It's
Oh,
not
I
what I
was
wanted
watching
to
my
put in
son's
there."
girlfriend type today on her phone. Holy
Yeah.
shit. I said, "Look at her go."
Some people are
I was
really
like,
good
"Oh
at
my
it.
god." It was amazing. I was just I was in
Yeah.
awe. I said, "Holy crap, I can't even type. I didn't even go that fast when I'm talking into the phone."
Yeah. Yeah, James, either one, you're good. You don't have to jump back and forth.
Yeah,
We
no,
just
you
have
pick
it
one.
on both channels for everybody,
Just pick
so
one.
yeah.
Just everybody, please subscribe to both, but you can pick one to watch.
Please sub to
Uh,
Laura.
Poor me.
I'm
I need to do
fine.
I need to do a pity live.
Oh, no. No.
I'm
No,
sorry.
you're doing good. Just keep doing your
I'm gonna
thing.
choke. They made me choke.
It's really hard to go and down, I know everybody likes to use the term rabbit hole, but it's easy to
It's
just get derailed.
right. Right. I'm enjoying the confusion. Oh, he's enjoying the confusion. Yes,
Yeah.
I should do hold up, like
You need
I'm
a
gonna choke.
cardboard
Get a
sign.
cardboard piece of sign there saying,
Please
"Please," with a really
subscribe to
all in
Laura.
rags, real
Yeah.
pitiful
Oh, Laura.
face on.
Yeah.
Please just get me to 500. That's all I ask.
Yeah. John Carpenter's The Thing's really good.
Oh.
My favorite horror movie is Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one.
Aha.
Yeah, that one's mine. Thanks,
Favorite horror
Raven.
movie? I don't know.
Thank you, Raven.
Yes, thank you, Raven. Uh,
James,
I don't
don't
know,
cross the
because
streams.
horror movies annoy the shit out of me, but, for a favorite one, it's an old one, guys, People Under the Stairs.
Yep. Yep,
Do you
that's a good
remember
one,
that
Laura.
one?
Yep. Yep, I watched that one.
For some
I love
reason,
those old ones.
I like that one for some
That's a good
reason.
one. Mhm.
And not a lot of people, I
Yeah.
think, realize it or don't remember it because it's old.
I remember it in the rental section and the
Yeah, it
movie
was
stores. Yeah, I always looked at the covers and stuff. I'm like, "Ooh, that one looks scary." Yeah, Crow likes all those old ones too, man. He likes House and stuff. We talked about that on the one.
right,
Well, my
right.
first actual live with him, yeah. So that was
Oh, see,
fun,
James
but
knows. James
mhm.
knows.
Oh, the Silver Bullet, yeah. It's another good
So,
one. All those
yeah.
old ones, people just don't hear of as much anymore.
Well, I don't know, back then, maybe was that considered like a B movie, People Under the
No,
Stairs?
no, no, I wouldn't
You don't
say
think
they were
so?
B movies. They just weren't like the top ones. They were just, B
Right,
rated, I would say, are like really low grade, like more raunchy than good, you
right.
know?
I
Yeah,
think it's
just
because,
not put together very well. That one was a good one. I would say
I think it's
underrated.
because it was different.
Underrated horror movies.
Oh, Mike saw
Yeah.
it in the theater. Yeah. I think it's because it was done
Right
differently.
on.
It didn't have the typical, stupid chick running through the woods and the guy's chasing her down. This was, it was an internal,
Yeah.
spook movie. So I think that's
Mhm.
why I liked it, because they something like that could actually happen.
Yeah.
Uh, anyone see uh, a hardware dust devil?
Mm-mm.
No. Oh wow. Oh my god, I'm gonna be right back, sweetie. I gotta go get a glass of water.
Okay, you're fine. Yep, I'll just keep
So
chit-chatting with you
entertain the
guys.
troops. I'll be right back.
Yay, I get to entertain. Solo. Oh my gosh, you guys should be worried. No, not really. We're just all talking horror stuff. The Spoils. I have not seen that movie either. First Nightmare on Elm Street's very good. People fall into the Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers camps with real concerns. Being Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, I like the 2001 Texas Chainsaw. That one's pretty good. Um, the old Friday the 13th movies were pretty good too. I like the second one the most out of the Friday the 13th movies. Yeah. The Halloween movies I think are good until like the later on ones. I don't know. I didn't like Halloween H2O. Did you know that like LL Cool J was in that one? Wasn't that funny? Like it's so 90s. Very 90s. Reminds me of that Deep Blue Sea one that he was in. Actually, that was a pretty good one with the sharks, I thought. Which kind of reminds me of what's the giant shark movie? Not Jaws, but what's the other one? Mega. I can't think of the name, you guys. Don't know. You're in your own camp, Mystic. I would love to open a camp for kids. If like I won the lottery, I would open a camp for kids here. They have one here, but I would teach kids like outdoor survival skills and all that, Megalodon. Thank you, my gosh. The name wasn't coming to me. Megadeth. Megadeth. Megalodon, yeah. And they made a second one, right? I thought Deep Blue Sea was pretty good. It wasn't like the best, but it was a pretty good movie. The Thing is so like old school horror. Orphan from 2009. I remember that one. The 80s films, they were good horror movies. Like Critters and stuff. And even you see like all these pictures and posts on like how they did some of that stuff and like have you seen the giant critter ball you guys that they actually made? I think it actually kind of rolled or something, but they had all the critters all over it. That kind of stuff is so much better, I think, than the AI and GI stuff. Hey Patricia, you're still here? Did you pop in and out, sweetie? I have not seen Near Dark, James. This is why I like these discussions, because people will throw out horror movies and then there's horror movies that I haven't seen before, and then I will go binge watch. I love sharing
Right.
that stuff. Yeah, because there's some that I haven't heard of.
When I heard you
You
say
pop
deep, I
in and
thought you were
out,
going in a different
Patricia.
direction.
Oh, no.
I was laughing. I go, "Oh, she's not gonna
No.
say that, is she?"
No, I was not. No,
I
we're just
liked,
yeah.
Hi Shadow Cats. I liked, Deep Blue Sea. I
Thanks,
thought that was
James. I will
good.
watch it.
You'll love Near Dark. Oh, you have to. What is that? What is it like?
I agree,
What is?
Maiko. Yep.
Oh, I agree too. It's just,
I love
and
like
I don't know. I
this
just think it makes the movie
the
better. It's
yeah, like the puppeteering and the horror makeup and all the stuff that they did.
right.
It's just so much better than CGI. It's not the same.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, no, it's not.
the creature feature ones, they're so good. Yeah. But
Even though, you know,
there's a
when they have
lot
to
of
dress
horror
up in that crap.
movies.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, like a lot of horror movies that weren't on the shelves or even on the shelves that I didn't watch that I don't remember, like it's all good to discuss. And then there's one app that you can download that's strictly all like underrated or B movie horror movies. They have like a few good ones, but I forgot what it's called. But I had downloaded it a while ago, I think last year, and watched a few of them with my daughter. And I was like, there are all these like
Some of them are really bad.
really low rated, yeah, but they were like low budget horror films. And I was like, this is great.
We seen what was called Blood Hook. It was bad.
Okay. So was Feast. Don't
Everybody
watch The
get
Feast.
everybody
Do
was getting
not
taken out with a
watch The
giant fishing
Feast.
hook.
Oh,
That's what it
geez,
was.
okay. It's
Yeah, it
about
was
as bad
bad.
as like the Easter Bunny one that kills people or the stupid Winnie the Pooh. I have no desire to watch that. Or Tickles the Clown. I'm sorry, I won't watch that one
I think
either.
I remember the Easter Bunny one.
Killer Clowns is different, but like no, like just I started trying to watch it. I was like, I'd turn it. Nope, I have no desire to watch
Right,
it.
right. Paul has an original alien warrior head from the wow, that's cool.
From Aliens. I bet
That's
that was
cool.
expensive. Yeah, right, Shadow Cat. If it just doesn't look good, I just change it. I'm like, nah, doesn't keep my interest. Or if it's just like, what was the one? House of a Thousand Corpses? Is that one by Rob Zombie? But I think that one was based off a video game, and like right off the bat, there's sex scenes, and I'm like, nope, nope,
Yeah, they don't want
sorry.
that.
Like,
James
dude,
James is getting
I
food,
want to see
guys.
some good, yeah,
Anybody
good
want what do
food.
you want anything?
I don't know, James. Where are you gonna get?
Yeah, where
Any
are you?
requests or suggestions? Do you need suggestions for food?
Yeah. Okay, Mystic, thanks for hanging out with us. We
Bye,
appreciate it.
Mystic. You have a great night. Oh, you're Terrifier 3. Heard you. Fun
Actually,
stuff.
I wanted roast pork lo mein, and I didn't get it. I didn't have
Oh,
any
that
time,
sounds
so I ended up
amazing.
with ramen noodles, guys. Mm.
Yeah. Shadow
Uh,
Cat, where did you go?
yeah, we're streaming on both channels, Shadow Cat.
Yeah, yeah. It runs on both Shadow Cat. It's just how he said it. So,
Paul says
both.
Killer Clowns is a lot of fun. I have a 5-foot original clown from the Dutch premiere. Wow, but how are you getting your hands on all of this stuff? James is I
Right.
pass. I don't do spam. You can enjoy that all yourself. Let's see. I see ghost cats. When I was little, I went to a sleepover. I am older. It was a black and white movie where this killer was chopping heads off. A woman was on the couch and he opened a slate in the roof and chopped. Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Right.
Chopped her head off. To this day, I need to cover over my. Oh, God.
Oh,
It bothered you that much. Oh, my God. That is scary, though.
the only horror that did that to me was arachnophobia. After I watched that one, I
I
was
won't watch
littler
that.
too, but I slept in a sleepy bag, like
Yeah,
covered
no,
up.
I
I was
won't
like, I
watch
am
that
not.
one.
It freaked me out. Like, yeah, that one was bad. I see they're remaking Cujo, but the dog doesn't look the same. I'm like, oh man,
Yeah, that doesn't sound like
they're
it's gonna be
doing.
good.
It's like when they
Oh,
remade Pet
don't get
Cemetery.
confused. Shadow Cat's getting confused.
I'm sorry.
It's the same
Just pick
chat,
a
just
channel, sweetie.
2
Yeah.
different streams, same chat.
Yeah.
Uh, I used to collect original movie props. I've sold a fair few now, but still have quite a lot. Oh, that must be
Nice.
amazing,
I've seen some on display, like when they did premieres down in California. So that
right?
was pretty neat. You know, they'd have them on display during the movie, but to have some. I worked at the movie theater and we could get the posters and stuff after the movie was done viewing. So we got to pick posters if we wanted. I got Tomb Raider when that one came out.
Actually,
That was
there's 2
fun.
cardboards. You know when they have the life-size cardboard
Oh yeah.
cutouts?
Yep.
There's 2 of them in one of our local grocery stores. Boy, I want them both. The
Yeah.
guy from, Yellowstone,
Okay.
um, the ranch hand, I can't think of his name.
Mhm.
He's all dressed in black.
Yep.
Him, and they've got, the Henry Carvel as Superman, and,
Okay.
I want that one too.
Yeah.
I
You
should
gonna
go in there
kick
and say, "Can I have those?"
take the cowboy one, Lauren, kick your husband out of the bed?
Oh, yeehaw.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
When a Zorro movie come out with, Antonio Banderas, I told my husband, I
Mhm.
said, "I'm getting you that costume."
Oh, ooh, that spice it
Woohoo!
up.
He's like, "Yeah, whatever." That's what I get, "Whatever."
Oh, would he do that if you did that? Would he do that for you
When he was younger, he
when
probably
he was
would've.
younger?
Yeah, because that was always a standing joke with us with a lot of things, but now he's like, "Yeah, whatever, get out of here."
Yeah. Ivan, I
Uh,
like playing games, but I haven't done computer games in a long time. Yeah.
I watch games. I watch people play the games because I stink.
Yeah. The one that Stone Rock plays, Baldur's Gate, I think is what it's called. Some I probably said it wrong, but
Right.
that one looks fun. Based off of Dungeons and Dragons. I would play that one. I think it'd
And you
be
know what?
fun to play with people, you know,
Yeah, I think so too. You know what? If I put
team.
effort into it, it would probably be alright, but I just watch. I like to watch.
Yeah. The Fog was a good movie. I really liked The Fog
Yep.
too. Oh, thanks, Raven. I'm glad I didn't botch it up.
Yep, she says you said it right. Yeah,
Good.
I like to watch the guys play. Like when Jimmy plays his game there and, cracks me up because he does the voices and stuff with it, so
Mhm.
that's fun.
Right.
But as far as me being any good at any of 'em, no.
I
I
was
used to be
watching
a whiz at
Raven's the other
Atari.
night. Yeah, Raven was playing a spooky one. I was trying to figure out what she was doing. Those ones are fun. I like the scary games. I like Tomb Raider games, though. I like the puzzle solving ones. You have to figure out how to
Right.
get through it.
Hi, Antone, welcome. Actually, there's a YouTuber I
Hello.
watch, he's a van, lifer,
Uh-huh.
Trent the Traveler, and he's a
Okay.
gamer and lives in out of his van, and,
Oh.
he'll do that, he'll go to spooky places and play
Mhm.
the spooky games. It
Oh,
cracks
yeah.
me up because
Hi,
he'll be
Big
screaming,
Sue.
"Ah!" You know, I'm dying laughing, he's screaming.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
"Hey, Stu,
fun.
how's it going?" So that's I enjoy watching that, but as far as me playing, yeah, I'd probably be screaming too, who knows?
Mhm. Oh, it's okay, Raven. Yeah, you were carrying something and somebody said it was like a vial of pills, and I was like, "What is she carrying around?" Yeah, I don't know.
I
It was
caught
funny
part of
though.
it. I
It's
gotta
cute.
I'm behind. I'll get caught up on it, but I did see some of it, Raven.
Yeah. It looked fun though. I like those.
Apparently, have just done comic book season not to figure out. Oh, yeah, the fog was good. I also liked
Yeah.
it was called The Mist, right?
Mhm. Yep, The Mist.
Yeah, that one I liked too. That was
Right.
the unknown is always more scary than if something was like right in your face.
Right. Yeah. And the lady that plays in The Fog also played in Creepshow.
Which one?
Stephen King's Creepshow. She played the one with
Right.
the college guy where the monkey eats her. The monkey in the box. That Tasmanian devil monkey,
Oh,
whatever that is.
yes. Yes,
She gets
yes.
eaten, but yeah, she's in both of those films. Oh yeah, the
Yeah, you're
Resident
right.
Evil games, I've played those. Those give me scary dreams though. The zombie games do. I get scared.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't too thrilled with zombies either.
No. Go
Raven loves it.
Raven. You can have all the zombies. Raven can she can take all
Sh
the
Kicking some
zombies.
zombie booty.
I just don't it's like they're already dead, so how do you kill something that's dead? And like in the game's hard because you have to like actually aim at their head, and if you don't, then they don't die and then you die.
Right.
So I always struggled with that one. Or they'd pop up out of nowhere. You'd go in a room and nothing's in there, and then suddenly there's one there and it scares the shit out of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I have
Paul said that
nightmares.
there was a TV series, The Mist.
Mm,
You know what? It does sound familiar, but I'm not too
I don't
sure.
remember that. Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, like old radio shows. This is a cool subject. Like I had a bunch of cassettes with The Shadow
The
Knows.
Shadow
And then
knows.
like that's what people did back then. They like
That's
listened to
right.
scary stuff on the radio too.
I still listen. They have it's
I like the
the
podcasts and stuff, yeah.
what
Or
is
the
it? I think it's WNPR.
okay.
Um, it's national radio. Believe it's out
Yeah,
of
I've heard of that.
yeah, I want to say I don't know if it's Canada. I'm not sure, but they do at certain days of the week. They do old time radio programs like that.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Oh, they're so
and
good.
it's on later on in the evenings. And I
Yeah.
used to stay up to listen to them, and they had the Shadow
Mhm. That
and a
was
bunch of
such a
other
good
ones.
one.
It's cool because when I'm working late in the shop and I was doing something like working on maybe a leather bag or something, or so I would
Mhm.
sit there and I'd be working on it and listening to those programs. And
Yeah.
some of them were just a hoot. They really were.
Mhm. Yeah, because you can listen and do it with other things, like listen to audiobooks or whatever, but that was like the old time.
Right.
They were
But
really they were really good.
yeah. And the story, is in your head instead of
Uh-huh.
just staring at a screen. So that was, and they're good. They were good at it. Really
Mhm.
good. So yeah, I still listen to those every now and again. It's been a while.
Right. This is why I like listening to Andrew's stuff. Like, you know, like his videos are really good. His classic monsters and stuff. Those ones are fun to listen to.
Right.
You don't even have to watch it. You can just turn it on and let him narrate for you.
So sometimes it's great when they do that.
Mhm.
It's
If you didn't notice, I'm promoting a little bit.
no promoting. He doesn't show up, he
Ah,
gets nothing. No, I'm
oh,
kidding.
gee, he's been
I
having a
I
hard
lo
time.
I
Poor
love
guy.
Andrew. So I know
Yeah,
he's having a hard
he's a good
time.
guy, right? I think Jimmy would be really good at it too if Jimmy would actually record like
Yeah.
stuff like that. I think he'd be really good at it. His dad
Well,
used to do radio.
when he did his show on Tuesdays, he would do that. So
Mhm.
remember start with a story
Yeah,
and
yes,
then he
that's
would go
right.
into the he
Uh-huh.
should do that because he's got a great voice
Yep.
and I really enjoyed listening to him.
I bet
And
there's some
I keep
ladies that could do it too.
I keep throwing that at him. You really should do a show again, Jimmy. You should do the
Mhm.
show.
Right. You've
I
got
don't
that radio
know.
voice going on, Laura. But I
Oh, do
bet,
I?
yeah. Yeah, you're really good at like speaking very fluently and articulate very well. Not me.
I don't know. I
I
don't know what you're
like
talking about.
my words get garbled. But
Well, because
yeah,
I
there's
always
some
thought about when
ladies
I
that could
started
do it.
this to do, I have a phone voice.
Mhm.
So I was like, well, gee, should I use the phone voice when I'm doing the YouTube? And I'm like, no, I don't
No,
know.
you sound
So
great.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, because I have to use a different voice when I'm on the phone.
Mhm. Truth or Demons, I bet she could do stuff like that really well. Or a Marilyn Monday. She could probably do some cool stories.
Oh yeah,
I'm just trying
yeah.
to think of like ladies in the paranormal that have like one of those voices that would be like they could do scary stories.
It's just well, yeah, you gotta, you just gotta know how to just put it out there and
Mhm.
really be into it and just, so everybody can feel what's going on in the story.
Right.
That's fun.
I'm better at narrating children's stories or puppeteering just because I'm used to that with my little guy. Like some of the books
Uh,
we read is pretty cute.
I used to actually do voices when I used
Yeah.
to read stories to my son.
Yeah. Well, it's fun.
Let's see, listen to podcasts that
Radio.
are weird radio broadcasts from strange towns and found papers, kind of things, anything similar to found footage. Oh, cool. Yeah, I
Nice.
like to listen to the radio programs. It's fun. I wish they would start doing that kind of stuff again. That would be neat. But the
Yeah.
the kids today aren't they would don't wouldn't appreciate it.
Right. Thanks for that. I see ghost cats. We'll have to check out that channel. Playing your
So you
guitar.
see,
Yeah.
Out of tune and drawing monsters. All right.
That sounds fun. Ew, whatever you're interested in, man, then just go for it,
Who says it has to be in tune? If it
right?
sounds good to you.
You make it sound creepy and you've got scary monsters. There you
Yeah.
go. Could animate them with it. I don't know. Be
We have so
fun.
much so many talented people in the chat, and they just don't put their stuff out there. What do you say? Wiener says, "If I
Ghost
cross my
wiener.
eyes, I can kind of see both chats." See? We make it, accessible for the visually impaired.
Right.
I know.
Raven.
Big Stu said Hendrix was almost never in tune, but he did okay. Yeah, he just rolled with it.
Oh,
James could pick up a pencil with his feet. Me too. And a lot of other things. And I think most moms can do that. Can you do that, Carla?
yeah. I think it's a
Because I
monkey
just,
thing.
you both hands are usually busy when you got kids, so you just start using your feet.
Right, yeah. Third arm.
One of the kids
Injections
try to run
done.
away, you just snatch out your foot and grab them with your toes.
Yeah. There you go. Our weekend's gone good. Laura's hopefully gets better.
Uh, yes, hopefully.
Yeah, got a lot going on this week.
It's a weekend I just rather forget and start it over.
Oh, I don't want to forget this weekend. It
It
was
was a
good.
good weekend.
Mhm. Yep.
Do you have secrets, Carla? Are you
Girly
hiding
secrets.
girly secrets? Oh, we got to go, guys, because I got to know what's going on.
Oh,
No, I'm
yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding. Carla
Mhm.
met a friend. I'm borderline foot phobic. I'd run out of
Oh,
the room screaming. Now we know
like
what to do. We
Beardo.
can chase Stu with our feet.
Yeah, Beardo hates feet too. Yeah. I can't
Come here,
understand it.
baby.
Some girls have cute feet.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, or pretty toes.
Mine are okay, but
I
I
try
wouldn't
to
call
keep
them
mine
cute.
nice, but
Oh, yeah. I've got a big thing about taking care of the feet. I get people that make fun of me. I'm like, no, no, there's nothing more nasty than a nasty foot. You
mhm.
got to take care of
Party
them. Otherwise, it's
monsters.
just gross.
Well, that's just yeah, guitar and monsters. Who doesn't like that stuff?
Yeah. At the same time,
It's up my alley.
Y- you guys can multitask when you put energy into it.
Mhm. I'm really
I
good
think,
under pressure. Like if I have to do things and it's got to be I'm really good at that
yeah,
stuff. It's when it's
yeah,
slow that
it's
I'm
got to get
like,
done.
yep. I hate trying to
I
find
always
stuff to do when it's slow.
get the line from my husband. Oh, all this. I said, please, I got like 10 things going on at one time. He says, you
Right.
can't manage two? I said, that's just an excuse. Trying to pull a bullshit over on me, buddy. I've been around too long.
Yeah, Laura. Right.
He tries it, it don't work. I said, oh, go play your harp for someone else.
Oh, mini violin.
Let's see. I have to wear my special pants,
It can
but
be
it can be
done.
done. All right. See, anything that works.
As long as they're not like, MC Hammer pants or whatever, you're okay. You brought
Hey,
it
those
in
were
back,
hot in the day.
James.
But I think the only one that could pull it off was MC Hammer.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark, how's
I
it
watched
going?
recently I watched the skit with Jim Carrey mocking Vanilla Ice. That was funny. He was like
That's
dressed up and
hysterical.
yes, he was on Saturday Night Live doing that
Yes, that was
back when he first
hysterical.
started. It was really good. It was funny to watch. Hi, Mark. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, this was fun.
Mr. Mark, thanks for joining us.
What was that
I
show that
forgot,
Jim
was it
Carrey was on that was really funny? I can't remember the name of that either.
In
I'm really
Living
bad with
Color?
names. In Living Color, yeah.
I was just
Right.
watching the bloopers last night.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, God.
The
The one
bell
where he
bottom
plays the
dress.
the the
No.
workout lady, Jim Carrey plays the woman.
Mhm.
That's the workout. Oh, that's so
Yes.
creepy.
Right.
Now
It's funny
you try
though.
it. It is funny. I swear he's made of rubber.
Yeah, the guy's very flexible.
Yeah, he is. Big Stu says he's bummed that he missed the era of bell bottoms. You didn't miss
Isn't that
anything.
cute? Yeah, but still, like, the clothes and stuff were cute back then.
I hated bell bottoms.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, didn't like them at all. And hip huggers, I didn't like those either.
The flare bottom
I don't
pants.
like it when you're walking around, it feels like your pants are falling off your ass. Drove me
Mhm.
nuts. Yep. I know there's a lot of people love the hip hugger. I did not like them. I like the micro mini dresses though.
Yeah.
I'd wear
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Of course, that's when I only had one ass, but
Oh gosh, Laura, you've got 2 cheeks.
know.
Hold your hold your huggers up.
Yeah, they'd hold up now. These golden years, full of shit golden years.
Yeah. Some people still wear them skin tight.
Yeah, they do.
I can't do those either though. And
I wore
like what they're
Jordache
wearing
jeans. You remember
nowadays.
those?
The what? The
The
Jinkos?
Jordache jeans?
Oh, Jordache. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
those too.
I wore
Yep.
those for skin tight. Yep.
Mhm.
Oh God, yeah,
Carpenter
800 zippers
pants.
and tie. Yeah. Yes, we used to wear the carpenter
I
pants
remember
too.
right. Those starter jackets were hilarious. Like, you know what I'm talking about? They're like the
Yes,
windbreakers
yep,
almost. Like, they're big and
yep.
puffy, and like it was the end thing to have them, or with the Hornets on them, or the Lakers, or God,
Bell
I never
bottoms. See, a
had one
lot
of
of people
those.
love the bell bottoms. I just didn't care for them. And
Oh,
she said she never had pants fall down. I'm not saying that they fell down. It's just it had that feeling like they were gonna fall down. It was just I don't know.
not comfortable for you.
I just didn't like the way they felt when I wore them,
Yeah.
so I didn't like them. So it was regular jeans, like the Jordache jeans or,
Mhm.
yeah,
Right. The
Susan,
members
members only
only.
jackets. Yeah, I know. There's people that still have those.
Yeah.
I
Remember
see them
when it
every
was
now and then, I
the
think, "Man,
the
hang
in
that
thing to
up."
draw on your pants? You draw all over your pants in
Oh,
high
yeah.
school?
Used to draw all over them. Yep. Now they barely even sell you pants, they're all full of holes.
I know. I bought a
So
cute
every time
pair,
I
but
see
they
somebody
didn't
with
last very long.
no, they look horrible, I guess.
Well, they
I
just
see people
the
with them on,
holes
I always
tear
say,
so
"Look, they got
bad.
into a." Oops, sorry, that's my phone. I always say, when I see those, I go, "Look, they got a bear attack."
Mhm.
Because that's what it looks like somebody got attacked by a grizzly,
Yeah.
and their pants are all shredded.
Well, my grandma used to be like, "Why are you buying expensive jeans when you're missing half of it?"
Yep.
'Cause they
Or, when I
were.
was younger, the big deal was you bought your jeans, and then you'd throw them in the washing machine with bleach.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I never
Oh,
did that,
man.
but yeah.
My husband did that once, and his mother had a fit.
Mhm.
"I paid all that money for those pants, and you just ruined them." He goes, "No, I didn't." Yeah,
You
I
don't
Mark, it looks like crap. If you don't have perfectly shaped legs or whatever, it looks like a rump roast. You know what I'm saying? If you've got a fuller figured young lady and she stuffed herself into those pants, that's what it looks like. Somebody tied up the pork roast, getting it ready for dinner. It looks awful.
Yeah. You know what I like, though? I like wearing those holy jeans with the fishnet tights under them, though, like concerts and stuff. That's fun.
Oh, okay.
'Cause then you can, like, updress them a little bit. You wear the black fishnets,
Right.
crisscrossies under the big holes, and it looks cute.
I don't know. My sister says, "Oh, you're just
I can
old." I
pull
go,
that
"Oh, yeah,
off.
I'm old then." Icy Ghost says her great
No.
nieces wear bell bottoms now. They refuse to call. I don't. Do they? Are they? Because yeah, they're back in style. What are they calling them?
Yep.
Bell bottoms?
I don't know what they call them.
Can you imagine
Or the
explaining pre-distressed clothes to your grandparents? Oh, yeah.
why are you
Yeah,
paying
I
for
mean,
that? They have a point. Yeah.
exactly. I mean, they used to wear their clothes till they fell apart because they had no choice. Now we're
Mhm.
buying them that way. Pretty soon they're just going to have a waistband with pockets.
Right.
$50.
Yeah. Wide bottom jeans. Flares, yeah.
Okay. Flare
I
jeans
don't
now.
know.
Wide
Or the
bottoms, yeah.
high-waisted ones that go up above their belly buttons because they wear a crop top,
Oh,
so they're like, "What's going on here?" I think the high-waisted ones look like mom jeans. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah.
I won't wear those. I'm like, "No. Why are you wearing mom jeans? Go up above your belly button."
I don't know. Everybody's got their thing. See, Paul says I'm 54 now, but still have the same waist size I did in my 20s. Oh, you're so lucky. So I could
You
get
can
away
wear
with
skinny
skinny
jeans.
jeans.
What?
Yeah, no, I can't wear those anymore. Problem is, most women after they have children, they just get a wide load. And it's not fair, but it happens. Pegging your jeans was the worst. Next to
The
stirrup
stirrup
pants.
pants. I had those.
Yeah, they were awful.
Uh,
Well, I wear
I
yoga
love
pants
them.
too.
I
They
wore
are
them like
comfy.
I wore those stirrup pants all the time.
But when you have a muffin top look with a low waisted ones, oh, I know it's terrible. But yeah, I love yoga pants. Actually, I have a couple of Indian dresses that I wear, and they're very thin, so you can see through them in the sunlight. So you've got to wear something under them because otherwise everybody's gonna see your drawers. So I always
Yeah.
wear yoga shorts underneath. So if the wind blows up or you can
There
see
you
through, you're
go.
gonna see black shorts.
Well, there you
So
go.
that nobody wants to see what color underwear I'm wearing. So,
We don't know
but
about
those
that.
dresses are so comfortable.
Yeah.
But I noticed it the first time I wore it. I'm like, oh shit, you can see right through this in the sun. Don't want nobody checking out my bloomers. It also helps. I've tried to never really grow up. Oh, okay. Is that the trick?
Yep.
Unfortunately, I had to grow up. Being the firstborn, you get stomped with all the responsibilities. You flashing, Laura, with dresses? I have flashed occasionally, yeah. Unbeknownst to myself.
Yeah.
My husband's like, you can see through that. I'm like, oh shit.
I only have one pair of yoga pants. I only wear my yoga pants to the gym or if I'm hiking.
Oh, I'll wear them just around the
I
house. They're
don't
great.
I always wear jeans. Yeah. I like
I
long
used
skirts.
used to do yoga. I just don't have time anymore.
Yeah.
Stu says he could speak for most men. Feel free to keep wearing yoga pants. They're very comfortable. A lot of people around here wear them.
We weren't allowed to wear them at the hospital. We had to wear dressier pants. We couldn't look like we were scrubbing or going to work like we were going to the gym. They
Right.
wouldn't let us wear those, yeah.
My son's girlfriend just went through that. Everybody wears the leggings now.
Mhm.
And she's got some very nice
Oh,
clothes, and she's a heavier girl. So she gets the black leggings, but she'll wear
okay.
long shirts or sweaters.
Yeah.
And she got sent home
Nice.
one day from work because of she had the leggings on.
Oh, geez.
She goes, I'm standing by. Oh, she was a teller at a bank. She goes, nobody sees my legs.
Oh,
Nope.
really?
Yep, she got in trouble.
Oh, gosh.
I see ghost cats. Bye.
Good
Thanks for
night.
stopping by.
Well, that's
Yeah.
lame.
She goes, "Hey, what the heck's the difference? I
Right?
said,
Was it
"They're
matter if they can't see what she's wearing? I don't know.
no, you're behind a counter, nobody could see it." I don't know, they were just being a pain in the ass, I guess.
Dress code.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, they tried to pull that when I was working at the lab. "Oh, you gotta
Mhm.
wear scrubs and this and that." I go, "No, I'm not rebuying a whole new wardrobe to work here." I says,
Yeah.
"And, I wear the lab coats." I says,
Oh,
"But I'm not wearing scrubs because I don't like them."
dude, I just killed a spider.
Blah.
Sorry. That freak. It was
Spider.
like right here.
Oh, you didn't want them on your face?
No. It wasn't that big one that Sag had though.
Yeah. Oh, F that. I would have left. I'm sorry. I remember
Sorry,
I was
guys.
watching the show when that happened. And I told him, "You're a brave man. If that was my husband, he would have shot it. It ain't
Oh
no
yeah.
joke." He
Nope.
said he would have, George would have shot it and then we would have patched the hole later.
Spandex.
George would have
Yep.
not gone anywhere near it.
That freaked me out. It was like right by my eyeball.
Yeah, he was looking for a place to
I was
land.
like, do not. Nope. I don't think he was a very nice one either.
Ugh.
We have brown widows around my house, so I
Oh,
just
see,
don't
I never
even.
knew that there was brown
Yep,
widows.
I'm just like, oh, you're dead. You're dead.
Wow.
I don't
Well, that's
care.
really scary because, I mean, if you're
There
sleeping,
are,
what do you
yeah.
do?
Can't do much about it.
Are you guys, is it like Arizona and stuff? No matter how clean you are, everybody's
Hmm.
got roach problems
Yep.
and you have to have the exterminator come every so many months. Do you have to do that there too?
Yeah, or we have to bomb, but I don't like to bomb because I have to move everything. Like I'd have to move my fish tanks and my kitty, and like you can't, because I don't want my stuff to die. Yeah, spiders.
Right.
Hey Earl, how are you? Yeah,
Oh
I
my
didn't want to
God.
get, don't want to kill
Hi,
my
Earl.
pets.
I don't know if you see see what Stu said. This is Stu
Uh-uh.
said. In the 80s, they were wearing spandex pretty regularly. Yeah, I remember, which are
Oh,
basically
right.
yoga pants, but the guys wore them too. Then he says, "Not sure my ding dong will ever recover from that era."
Probably couldn't breathe.
Oh
Poor
my
thing.
God, that's funny.
Yeah.
So your combat trousers were lovely and roomy. It's just my son wears I think they're not carpenter pants. I know it's I forget. I don't even know what the hell they call them anymore. But they have like the big pockets on the legs. His
Oh,
shorts are the
yeah.
same way.
Yeah, they're
They
the
have yeah.
carpenter ones.
Is it
Yeah.
like carpenter? I
Or
don't know what they
cargo.
call them.
Cargo?
Maybe they're
Cargo pants.
maybe that's what it is. Because my son's a big dude, so it's
Sounds right. Cargo.
he's gotta have he's gotta have room.
Mhm.
It's funny because the house that they just bought, there's a ceiling fan in the living room. They have to take it out because my son will hit his head
Yep,
on it.
chain wallets. Yeah.
So they gotta put up something different. Big Stu, there were some feasible tight stuff would probably be arrested. Oh yeah, he probably would be arrested today. Oh, with chain wallets. Yeah, I had
Yeah,
a friend who had a chain wallet.
I remember
Oh
those.
God.
Yep. Cuteness.
Oh God. That was the big thing. Yeah, big bulky clothes, the big leather chain wallet,
Yep.
and then they wore oh God, what are those long coats that they would wear?
The trench coats?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Long trench coats.
Yep.
So pretty much they
Isn't
look like they just, came from a homeless shelter.
yeah. Isn't style funny? Like
Yeah, it
how it
is.
changes. I just stick to what I like. I haven't really changed much since high school.
Yeah. I'm not a it's just plain. I put it on. If it fits, looks good, I'm good with it. I'm not a high maintenance gal. I like to, get myself together and go.
Yeah.
So I'm not a label whore or anything like that. I like well-made stuff, but I'll be damned I ain't spending $200 on
Oh,
sneakers
jeez.
either.
Oh, no. No, I usually trash them. I'm not big I don't collect shoes or purses. I don't collect that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Now, see, I love purses. I do, but I don't carry it.
Yeah, that's
And
okay.
you know, I told you how I make the little leather
Everybody's got
bags
that.
big enough for my
Yeah, right?
phone.
Yes.
That I'll wear, but the big I have a Michael Kors purse. I got a couple of them. They're in the room. I like
Oh,
them because
it's
they're nice
tall.
looking, but I'm not carrying that thing around.
Mhm.
Too freaking heavy.
That's true, James. The stuff that I have is trendy now. I had like the mud jeans and the Doc Martens. I still have them, and like it's come back. I'm like, huh, I wore that stuff
Right.
in high school, and now all the high schoolers are wearing it. I'm like,
Don't
isn't
they make
that
you feel
cute?
old?
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh,
20 years later.
no." Yeah, you're like,
20
"Oh
years.
god."
20
Yeah.
years and my fashion's back. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you still have long leather trench coats signed on the shoulder by oh,
That's
you lucky
hilarious.
bastard. I'm sorry. Alice Cooper. I'd love to have that.
That's fun.
And yeah, you're right. It is. If you stick with it, next thing you know, they'll be out with the hooped
Yep.
skirts or the what is the puppy
Yep.
dog
James
skirts
James is
and
right. Yep. It's funny.
yeah, that is awesome. Signed by Alice Cooper. He's a really nice person. And I used to love Alice Cooper.
He's entertaining, that's for sure.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
But the thing is, even though that he does his thing and it's
Mhm.
creepy and sweet, when you're I've heard this from multiple people. Um, one on one with it. He'll sit down and have dinner with you. He's a
Oh, yeah.
really, really nice guy.
That's
Excuse me.
awesome.
And it's fairly rare because there aren't that many really nice guys in the entertainment
Right.
business.
It's true.
They have really huge egos
Yep.
and you know, he's down to earth.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Joe just went and saw Ace, like, he posted about it, but when he was on the cruise ship, like, he wouldn't go out with everybody that was on the ship. They had to take him through, like, they had different passageways for the
Right.
workers and stuff and different doorways, and he wouldn't take the public elevators, and he had to go from his room to the stage, and it delayed other performers to the point where one got on stage and made a comment about it, on
Yeah, he's
how
being a
rude he
jerk.
was. Yeah, and he didn't talk to any of the guys that went through for the photo ops, but he talked to all the ladies. He would not say
Yeah.
one word to the guys. But
Yeah,
like the
he's being
ladies
a
would be like,
jerk.
"Hey, how are you guys? Are you staying out of trouble?" And all, it's like he'd make conversation, but like, yeah, he's
That's
not
about
very
it.
nice, like,
No, hi, William. Welcome, welcome.
which is too
Yeah,
bad.
Earl.
But
I don't know, Earl. A hoop skirt? I don't know. You might look hot.
then you got some guys in the band that'll just kick it with you, and I
Right.
hung out with one, and he'd sat and had drinks by the pool with us, so he was so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, and you're right. Yes, Alice Cooper, yes, is now very religious.
Oh,
So he's just a really nice person.
yeah,
Uh James met a roadie for Bruce Springsteen in the 80s.
nice.
He said he was a real gent. Yeah, see,
Oh,
there's so many of them that are really just nice people. And then you get the other side of the coin
right. Yeah.
where they
Oh,
think they're
that's
just too
awesome,
big.
James.
Not for nothing. You know, we make them who they are. If we didn't buy their crap, they would have nothing. So you think that they would, be a little, nicer,
Right.
but they're not. There's a lot of actors and actresses that are same way. They have such chips on their shoulders. And it's like who I love, Keanu Reeves. The
Oh,
guy
Keanu
takes
Reeves.
he takes the
I
subway
know.
to
He's the
work.
coolest guy.
He's great, you know?
Mhm.
Other ones are like, "Oh, don't touch me. Oh, I gotta have this. I gotta have that." Whatever. So it's nice that there actually are still some really nice people out there.
That's true.
John Bon Jovi, same thing.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
I just seen a thing online about him. He's got a regular plain house.
Oh,
Excuse me. Just nothing elaborate. He gives a lot back to the community. He's a really nice man. Still married to his high school sweetheart. How many of them can say that?
yep.
It's amazing how people they become famous and it just really goes to their heads. And then there's other ones that just,
Susan.
you know,
Mhm.
oh,
Yeah.
yours and everybody else's. I know he's so cute.
Oh, you can have him, Susan.
Not Carla's type.
Oh, I do like Keanu Reeves. I do. Don't get me wrong. But, if she wants to claim him, she can go claim him. I won't fight her for it.
Oh, see? There you go. She's stepping aside, Susan. Girl
Yep,
said,
she
"Yes,
can
if it
have him,
wasn't for
sir.
us, they'd still be driving around in the van touring." Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't wanna live that kinda life, though. I just wouldn't.
You know, and not for nothing, I know I'm
I'm
probably
sure
gonna get
they're
some
used
shit
to it
for
and it'd be
this.
cool, but yeah,
Yeah.
I think it would be hard.
Probably gonna get some shit for this, but I liked Kiss. They were
Mhm.
okay. But now that I'm older and I've listened to them, they were brilliant businessmen and showmen.
Yeah.
They really weren't that good at doing music. And I know a
They
lot of
have a
people say,
few good
"What?
ones.
What?" They were
Yeah,
okay, but
yeah,
they just knew how to sell it.
right.
And I
Yep,
honestly think they
entertainment.
should have kept just keep the makeup on, dudes, because when they took the makeup off, it ruined it for me.
Oh, there was, like, their song "Forever." That one's a good song, and they weren't wearing makeup. I really like that song.
Yeah. So it's
It's a
you
love
you get
song, but
you get shit when people, critique them a little bit, but, back in the
mhm.
day, you're like, "Yeah, yeah, Kiss," and but now that I'm older, I'm like, "Yeah, they were alright, but not as good I thought they were." Sorry, guys.
Yep. It was all
Uh,
makeup.
but as far as putting on the show, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and I had the biggest crush on Ace Frehley. I was thinking, "Oh, geez," he took the makeup
Oh,
off, I'm like,
really?
"Oh, man, put it back on." When I see them, when I'm thinking, "Oh,
Yeah.
no, 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 put it back on, sorry." So, yeah, they kinda killed it for me. And what's his name needs to
Dang
stop doing
it.
that plastic surgery, man, because he's starting to look like a chick.
Oh, I think a lot of them should. Don't do plastic surgery.
They
Did
get
you see
carried
Pamela
away.
Anderson? Oh my gosh, that lady's hurting, dude. She's so
I
Pamela.
heard that, what
She was
happened
in
was
the Met
her
Gala or something. What happened?
yeah, she's not wearing her makeup artist or something passed away.
Oh, she's not.
And so now she refuses, she won't go with anybody else and everything's
Oh,
natural.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, power to her, but life's hard on her. Life's hard on that lady. Yo, I'm just
See,
gonna
Earl
stay natural.
right, Earl agrees with me. Yeah, they weren't that great. They weren't that great.
Yeah.
Motley Crue, I love Motley Crue. Let's see. Oh, the original Kiss. I clicked back on it again. The original Kiss was
You see
awesome.
that,
I don't think they
Susan.
made a decent album since Animalized though. Yeah, see,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm saying they were okay. But when we were younger, they were just like the band.
Yeah.
Until you got older and you could appreciate other artists and more talent and better music. Kiss really just wasn't the top of the line as we thought that they were. As far as talent and music goes. That's just my opinion. Um, what's Jay say? They didn't. It's a camp where a fan could win pull her out of the band without their makeup, but the photo would somehow go blank after 1 minute. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Pamela's going natural. Yeah, she is. Yeah, and it's because of that's what I heard. That her
Hmm.
makeup artist passed. I don't know if it was from cancer, but apparently, she's doing it in honor of her. That
Oh, really?
it's natural and
Oh,
she's not aging well.
that's nice of her, though.
Yeah,
But
it
yeah,
is.
she looks rough. Poor lady.
Well, look at the lifestyle she lived.
I know.
She hit it hard, so it takes a toll.
Yep.
James says,
The
"The
dirt.
Dirt" by Motley Crue, one of the maddest books I've ever read. Oh no, I didn't read that one.
Some of those seem like they would be interesting reads.
Yeah.
the behind the scenes.
Oh, did you guys see the video that they've got online? And, I don't know if I'll get in trouble for saying any of this, but the Diddy
Mm.
thing that's going on.
With what?
Apparently, P. Diddy, the thing that's going
Oh,
on with him.
yeah.
Apparently, they got their hands on stuff from, uh, oh God, Prince.
Oh, really?
Prince had videos and recordings, and he wrote a letter, and he told whoever had this stuff, it was locked up away in a safe or something, or a vault.
Mhm. Yeah.
If he ever passed away, that they needed to turn that stuff over to the authorities.
Oh,
Well, apparently they listened to all that stuff in court the other day,
hi, so what's next? Oh,
and P.
really?
Diddy's face dropped to the floor.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Hmm. Good for Prince.
Oh, yeah. So, what's next? Hi. Let's see. She was a beautiful young lady, and just she she lived life hard, and and she got into all of the drugs and the booze and the rock bands, and it took its toll on her. Because I remember when she first come out on television, I think,
Yeah.
what a lovely look at. She was a very pretty girl.
Mm-hmm.
Tore her up. Let's see.
Agree. Oh, man.
Laura, I saw the Prince thing. It was freaking amazing. Yes, he did. Because he was all in there, with his classic, suit and the Diddy pout. And then when they started playing that stuff, the pout hit the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And God knows who else is on in that mess. What a mess. Yeah, James, you're right. Yeah, that's when you start aging in Hollywood, you're done. For women, the men, it's not the same rules for the guys. Oh yeah, yeah. Tommy Lee, he looks rough too,
Mm-hmm.
and she hung out with him twice. Yeah, because she's married to him, divorced, and then they marry a second time,
Yeah.
and then divorced again. Apparently, she didn't learn from the first time. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we have to see how that thing with the. And apparently, Diddy didn't know that Prince. Every time that he would go to one
Uh-huh.
of those gatherings, Prince was recording everything.
Oh, boy.
So there's a lot of people in trouble.
Yeah, well, go Prince.
He was a smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was a talented guy.
Yeah, I saw him in concert.
Oh, that must have been awesome.
It was really good. It was around Christmas, 2003 in California. It was a good concert. Yeah.
Was he as small as everybody says he is? I
Mm-hmm.
know he was supposed to
Yep.
be real.
He is so good, though. He can dance better in heels than I can.
Oh, psh. What was the joke about him? Say, only guy in the world that could wear high heels and still steal your girlfriend.
Yep, yep, that's right.
I thought to myself, yeah, they're pretty much
So
right.
cute. It's cute.
Oh, let's see. Oh, she's been Cree, I've been watching everything on the trials for the last couple of days.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I haven't,
Cree's
but
got the scoop. I ain't paying attention, but yeah. Oh, yeah. They were supposed to be have been worse than the Epstein Island. Oh no.
that's bad. It's so bad. What is wrong with people?
Sick.
Yeah, just
Excuse me.
can't find anything better to do. They got all this money and that's what they gotta use it
Yeah.
on.
Well, he has
Like, come
power. He
on,
was using
man.
it to
Oh, I
blackmail
know.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because apparently that's one of the things that Prince had put into the letter, that those weren't
Oh.
parties, they were traps.
Mm-hmm.
And he would use it against people.
Oh.
Uh, Baggins. What did I miss about Zach Baggins?
Oh, I
Did
don't
you
know.
see the stuff going on with Zach Baggins?
I haven't.
I heard something was going on, but I haven't been keeping up with it because I'm not a fan.
Yeah, neither am I. But no, I
He's
haven't
one
paid
I
attention.
can actually come out and say, and I don't care who thinks it, they're fake. He was a faker. I know people that investigate with it. That's all set up for show.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's
Uh,
television, isn't it?
yeah. Oh yeah. And it was done by the book for television. He's not real. Uh,
Did he get
to get
exposed again?
so yeah.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know what's
Am I
going
the
on with Bagans. I don't pay
am I the
attention.
only one? I don't know. Do you think this when you because I used to watch them.
I didn't
Uh,
watch him.
and every time when you used to watch the program, they'd say, "Oh, somebody threw a
Hi.
rock."
How are you
And I always just
doing,
say, "God, I wish
Helena?
somebody would actually throw something and nail one of them between the eyes," because I knew it
Oh
was
yeah.
fake.
Oh
It's bad. Hi,
no.
Helena.
I didn't watch them, no.
But I do know somebody that is in the paranormal field, uh, or was in. They stopped. They don't do it anymore. But they
Well,
actually did an investigation with them, and they are fake, 100%. He'll blame his crimes on being possessed. Yeah, he's possessed, all right. Oh my goodness. And to be sure, it comes to superstars and juries. Yeah, it's holy crap. It's gonna be interesting and who's gonna be exposed and what their excuses are gonna be. I mean, if you're
yeah.
gonna go somewhere, you're going to a party with a bunch of people and you see some freaky shit going down, it's time to, get out of there.
Yeah, or report it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
Oh. Screwing around on his girlfriend supposedly by his girlfriend, 10 chicks. Ah-ha-ha, busted. Ex-girlfriend found out that he cheated, and then underage girl brought her claims back from a few years ago. Oh, no way.
I didn't hear about that.
Whoa. No, I didn't hear about that either. Mark says same thing with most haunted. You know what? Yeah, they're fake too, but I enjoy watching them. Believe it or not. Uh, but yeah, I know they're fake too. It's all TV. And you know what? And I always say that to everybody. I don't know if Carla feels this way. They might have started out as legitimate investigators, but then when the Hollywood gets involved, you got to follow a script, you got to deal with ratings, and there's the money. So that's what, makes them flip. So, yeah.
I bet
And I
that
think
Diddy
even,
I bet the Diddy trial is gonna get more publicity than Depp did.
uh, uh-huh, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
just
pretty
saying.
crazy. Some serious allegations. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary.
Right?
Oh, here Cree says, what was funny with the Prince video they played was that they said Diddy had insisted on having his freak offs at Prince's house, not realizing that he had cameras everywhere. Oh, oh, oh,
Okay.
oh. They don't
Well,
Diddy the diddler for nothing. Yeah. Well, hey, if he did what they're saying he did, then he needs to rot behind bars. So, yeah, sad thing that there's a lot of people that like him in the world. Yeah, well, it's because it's TV. I mean, Helena, you and your husband know that, once Hollywood gets involved and the dollar signs start flashing, a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm in." And whether it's real or not, they have to do it because of the ratings. Otherwise, the show's done. So then don't claim that it's real. That's all. You're on television, then say, yeah, that none of this is real. Because how many times has he been possessed? How many times has the other guy got hit with a rock or whatever? Or it's all just bullshit. It's bullshit. Hey, Christy,
So now it's the girlfriend issues. Okay.
and playing with little girls. Bad boy. Bad, bad,
Um,
bad.
right. Oh, I'm sure because, like, you get all swooning over the hotties up on stage and so
Yep.
there it goes. I mean, it's the way girls are. Like, I mean,
Yeah. Well, they.
I've seen guys on stage and I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I get it. But
So did you throw your
that's where
bra up on
things can get
stage?
sticky. Oh no, no. Usually I got guitar picks. The guys that hand me
Oh my
guitar
god.
picks.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
no, I
Nice
didn't throw any
souvenir.
bra. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fun. I haven't gotten a drumstick yet though.
Ah, she's
I
working
like
on it.
being right up stage side. Yeah, maybe someday. Mhm.
Stu says the very first Ghost Adventures video was faked with a floating brick, yet they got a TV show out of it. Yeah,
How does a brick
exactly.
float?
And it didn't float fast
Uh,
enough and nail one of them because I know I'm terrible.
uh,
I just got tired of hearing about it.
I haven't
Oh, they
watched
threw a rock or throw a rock. I go like, yeah, hit him. I think if they
between the
actually had
eyes.
anything to hit them or, attack them in some way, they probably shit their drawers and run.
A floating brick. God.
Cree says, James, they are and they can get you to do things you normally wouldn't. It's what's called a mind fuck. Yeah. Oh. Stu said, hey, leave us band guys out of it. Some of us have morals. Loose ones, but some. Okay, a little loose. We'll That's
The
funny.
band guys.
Oh God. You're right, Helena. Yeah, it is. It's obviously fake and it's cringy. But see, that's the thing. That's where a lot of
Cringy.
YouTubers might they'll get
She
their,
said
they'll get
cringy.
their ideas from
No,
these
it's all
bozos
good,
on
Helena.
TV.
Yeah. My kids use cringy on me all the time. Mom, you're
Oh,
being
do they?
cringy. I'm like, what is that? What? What are you talking
Speak
about?
English.
Quit it, Mom. You're being cringy. She just used the word. It's so cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's right. That is cringy.
The person is saying fake wasn't working there when it happened. Yeah,
Oh.
so it's well, no, like I said, I know they might not have started out fake, but
I
I know they
know,
turned that way.
Helene.
We're boomers
They
and
don't
kids on.
understand our level of cool. They just don't get it.
No,
The kids. No.
they'll never be as cool
I
as
bet
we were.
if they hung out with us when we were in high school, then they would have been like, "Oh, they're cool."
Yeah.
Now we're
Well,
just
that's the
cool
thing is when the kids
for a
look at
mom.
you, you look at mom, oh my mom, ew. Or if you do like say you're getting all dressed up sexy for a concert, Carla,
Yep.
your kids look at you like, oh mom, don't you think you need to cover that up? Uh-uh.
No, maybe in their eyes, but I think I still look pretty good. But yeah, I get what you're saying. They don't want to see their mom
Yeah.
like that.
No, they don't
What are
want to
you
see mom
doing,
that they
mom?
don't think of
Ew.
mom that way. It's just like when I
Yeah.
joke around with my husband, and I'll say something fresh to my husband in front of my
Hmm.
son, and my son's like, oh, don't say that.
Right. They don't want to hear
Ew,
this
ew.
cutesy talk.
I
Or
walk
if you
through the
kiss
kitchen,
or
I go,
whatever.
yeah. Walk through the
Ew.
kitchen, I go, you hot, sexy bastard. My son's like, oh God. Says,
Your
your
poor
parents
kid.
weren't always
No
old.
wonder your kid moved out.
I know.
Just kidding. I'm
Mom's
just
fresh.
kidding. Yeah. Well, now you can be. Got no kids in the house, and your mom just doesn't know what's going on, so
Right.
she could just
Well, because my husband's bitching,
Oh,
oh, I
man.
can't wait till it's just you and me finally. All these years it's just you and me. So I says, well,
It's
yeah, well, you know
quiet.
what the rule is? The rule is
Hmm.
now it's only gonna be you and me. You have to walk around naked.
Oh, Lena. You'd be
Uh,
a good mommy. That would be cute. She
It'll
got
happen
food.
when it happens.
Yeah, yeah, don't rush it, dude. When
Yeah,
you have kids, they're first. You can't do the fun stuff. Somebody's
right.
gotta
So
watch them. It's all
enjoy
them
your husband
first,
first.
and
Yeah,
then you're like, "Can't wait till they move out and stuff," and then it's quiet and you're like the empty nesting is a thing. Like,
it's terrible.
yeah, then you miss, I miss my oldest, and you do miss their presence around. I've got
I'm
2
gonna be
little
going through that.
homies, my girls, yeah, they come out to get snacks and hiss at me and go back in their room. They're feral, so I throw food
Ah,
throw food
right.
at them.
Throw food at him. Get back in there.
The only
No,
one
I
that
told
likes
my
hanging out with me is my son, and he just likes to play, so
yeah,
just
my son
kidding.
can stay as
They're
long as
pretty
he
fun.
wants, but I mean, he's a grown man. It's he knows it's time to move on. So I'll be a
Oh,
wreck.
30. You're so
I know
young.
that's why we're waiting, but I'm already 30. Oh, honey, that's fine. You still got a lot of time.
Mm,
Still got a lot of time, unless you have an expiration date. Otherwise, don't worry
wait,
about it. You got time.
31. Yeah, I had Mikey when I was 37. Yeah, but if
Yeah,
you wait longer, it just is harder on your body, so,
it
yeah.
is hard.
But
Yeah, it
you're
is
in your
harder.
early 30s, you're good. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Y-
It'll
Like
happen when it's meant to be.
once Matt gets home and he's home for good, enjoy that
Mhm.
year as a couple,
Uh-huh.
and then there you go. It'll happen. Because
Right.
after that, then yeah, then you got the
Enjoy
kids
that
always
honeymoon
first.
year. Yep. Oh, 45, yeah. See that I'm glad I had mine younger because I don't have the energy, plus my body did not do well with Mikey. Like, it was so harder. I
Right.
had, like, high blood pressure and stuff. I had to watch what I eat. When I
Yeah, you
had
got to
my
watch
girls, I
it.
was in my 20s, and so, like, it didn't bother me as bad, and I jumped back from it really quick. But late 30s, I was like, "This stinks."
Well, my
It
sister
wasn't
got
as
married
good,
late in life, and s- so she was thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna have another baby." I go, "You're in your 40s. You want to go through all that crap again in your 40s? What are you crazy?" I said, "Wait a little while."
Oh,
I said, "Your daughter will be getting married soon. She'll have grandbabies and bring them over, and then you can send them home."
good. Yeah, good idea. There you go. You got it all figured out.
That's all. When you get in your 40s, your late 40s, it's like, do you want to deal with baby diapers and feedings and up all night? You got to go to work, and
I'm
yeah,
sure
it's
some
just
people
that's too
do,
old.
but I had more energy when I was younger, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, and maybe you have more
Hey,
patience back then
Christy.
too. Yeah, Christy. Yeah, I have just the one boy. I wanted five. I wanted five boys actually, and it didn't work out that way. But
That's a lot of boys, Laura. Holy cow.
yeah, I wanted all
Right?
boys. Boys are easier.
Oh, I thought I was old when I turned 32, Helena, but 30s are your prime years, man. I'm gonna tell you, those are good years. You're not old. Yeah.
Right.
I don't feel really old either. I think when I start getting closer to 50, then I'm probably gonna start feeling it. But
Oh,
yeah, 30s are the best. Trust me. They'll be really
yeah.
good.
I mean, I had my son when I was 21. I'm glad I
Yeah.
did because I felt better then. I had more energy then to dedicate to him and his care and everything.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, if I would have
That's when
waited,
I
it
had
would have
my,
been bad news.
yeah, I had my first daughter at 21, and now she's gonna be 21. She'll be 21 this year.
I just say
That's
freak you out.
crazy. Yeah,
Oh my
it
god.
is. It went
Um,
by quick. I don't know where the time went. Now they're all grown up.
I know. I know. My son's 35. I'm like, wait a
Some
minute,
days will
man.
kick your ass. Yeah. Some days you're
35?
just
What the
like,
hell happened?
yeah. Well, when I turned 40, I thought I was gonna blow a knee out getting out of bed. I was like, I have to sit here a
Oh,
minute and make
jeez.
sure I don't fall. Seriously, I
That's
bet.
wh-
Because I ran
that's when
all
it
the
kicks in that
time.
you're getting older. You're like, what the hell, man? I
Yeah, and
can't get
then
up.
stuff starts to hurt. Like, please don't blow a knee.
Oh, yeah. See, a lot of women start menopause early too. Yeah.
Hmm.
Actually, my cousin started menopause in her 30s.
Oh,
So it's
that's
a good
really
thing she,
early. Oh,
yeah, yeah. So it's a good thing she had
yeah,
her kids early.
right.
But see, that's what I'm saying. They always you know, and I understand that, like Helena and Matt probably do want kids. Of course they do. But seeing that he had spent all that time serving his country, she hasn't even had time to be with him as a wife
Yeah,
full time.
right, and then,
So
like, he
I think
wouldn't
it's
be
important.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when it'll be better when he's home and he can spend time with her and the
Right.
kiddos.
Right.
So, that's good. They'll be good.
Right. Yeah. You gotta be a couple first, and
That's
then you
exciting,
enjoy.
though.
It's very exciting. You guys are gonna love it. But you just
Mhm.
imagine a little mini Matt running
That's
around.
that's happy stuff. Or or Helena.
Yeah. Funny, funny.
Girls
But
are
yeah,
fun to
it's
dress up. They're just fun to
they
dress up.
are. But
They have
I found
more
out.
clothes and stuff, I think. Yeah.
Uh,
That's
I just
awesome.
found out boys are easier.
Thanks, Earl. I don't
My
feel young, but thank you.
Well, you still are.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, she wants a
cute.
daughter. They are cute. It is cute,
I
and they have the
can see
greatest things
that.
for little girls. But I
Yeah.
remember my girlfriend had 3 little girls, and little girls are a pain in the ass.
They're
When they get
drama when
older,
they're
they just get
older.
whiny
When they
and then
get
this and
older,
that,
they
and,
can be, but
just yeah, I just thought to myself, "Oh, I'm glad I got a boy."
yeah, but I don't know. My first daughter, she's my best friend. Like I love my girls, but she's like
It's
been there.
great.
Yeah. And then I was so excited to have a boy because it was different. I'm like, yay, I can do like, tomboy stuff, play in the dirt and ride bikes and
Right.
all that stuff.
Well, I mean, you could do that with the girls too, but,
They
then
didn't
girls, like,
like
they
it as
like
much.
you gotta get
Yeah.
into I don't know. I just found that the girls were just a little bit more drama driven than the little
Yeah.
boys were.
They like outdoor stuff, but they're not really big into playing in the sandboxes and stuff like Mikey is, you know.
Right.
And a fun thing was like when we had three girls, they got hand-me-downs, so then we didn't have to like buy new stuff all the time or,
Right.
Mikey's gotta buy new everything when he outgrows them now.
Pretty much. Well, I never spent a lot on Joseph's clothes because Joseph tore his stuff up.
Oh.
And instead of using the brakes on the bicycle, my son would use the toe of his sneakers.
Oh, of
So
course, and
we'd
then
go through
rip his sneakers
sneakers,
apart.
once a month I'd have to get new
Skid 'em.
sneakers because there's no toes.
Yeah, right? He just skids them to a stop.
Yeah, to a stop. And well, I want a pair of the, like Nikes or this or that. I go, I'm not spending $200 on a pair of sneakers for you to use them as brakes. You're crazy.
Oh gosh. Come on, mom, they're good brakes.
Yeah, good brakes. I'm gonna break
They're
something, break my
$100
foot off in your
brakes.
ass.
I am not that level where I hurt myself sitting down yet, thank God.
Oh, I am. I am. I know how you feel. Even though I'm
Your
not that
typing's
old.
been terrible. It's okay, James. Don't worry about it.
Mine have too. My fingers are killing me. My poor body's been beat up. I think I told you before I was going away this weekend. I had an order
Mhm.
for 2 sets of rosary beads. And I'd
Oh,
stopped
okay.
making them. I only do them for special requests. If somebody asks me, I will do
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
But
okay.
I have hard times using the pliers because I don't have a grip anymore because of arthritis. And so I had
Yeah,
to make
I'm
2 of them.
sorry.
I'm still
Oh.
paying for it. My fingers are killing me.
Oh no,
So
Laura.
if you guys want them, I'll
That's
do
so
it. But
sad, dude. I'm sorry.
it's,
I'm so sorry.
it's yeah,
It just stinks that you have these like talents and you can't use them. I was always worried about that because I like to paint and everything. And I'm like, please,
yeah.
God, don't take my hands because I want to be able to still use my hands.
Right. I mean,
Because I
I
always
could
saw those
do it.
commercials with the ladies that have like arthritis in their hands and stuff and can't do
Oh
or
yeah.
even open
Yep.
jars. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I can't do that either.
yeah, I'm
And
sorry.
that's see the problem is as most artists that are people that use their hands a lot, they're the
Hmm.
ones that end up with this problem. They have
Yeah,
to stop doing what they love because their fingers are like, no, we're done.
right.
Um,
I always worry about that because I love to draw and paint. But
right.
mine's from, like, my jobs typing all the time. I've got carpal tunnel.
Yep.
So then my hands will hurt after a while because, like, being a receptionist and in the hospital and doing insurances and stuff, that's all I did was type all the time. So,
Right.
yeah, it's not good.
So, yeah. You know what? And that's
Oh,
terrible. She gets tremors.
oh,
Uh,
tremors, right?
I'm sure she probably still could have done it, but it would have just taken her longer
Yeah.
because she'd have to hold her hand. Jimmy, hello, Jimmy, hello, Jimmy.
Oh, is Jimmy
Uh,
in here? Oh, Jimmy, I hope you're doing okay.
um, just like me, because I like painting too, and
Mhm.
I do a lot of things, a lot of crafting, a lot of woodworking. It just takes me longer,
Right.
and I pay for it after the fact. So if it's worth it, you're gonna will to put up with the pain.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Helena. Thanks for popping in. Say hello to
Yeah, I
Matt
hope you
for
have a
us.
good night. Bye, Helena.
But yeah, that's the
Um,
problem, because
that's
that you can't hold on to the
exciting.
brushes. Because
Mhm.
Carla, when you get older, you're gonna notice that when you're trying to do things with
Yeah.
like fine lines and all of that, it's just gonna take you longer.
Right. Oh, I don't wanna
Uh,
stop. I don't wanna stop. I think
yeah.
when you stop, that's when you lose it, you know?
Yep.
I don't wanna get to
Oh, I
that
haven't
point.
drawn something in years. I used to draw
Oh,
all the
I love
time.
to
Now
draw.
I haven't done it. I don't have time.
Yeah.
I don't make time for it. So it's
I know,
other
that's the
things.
thing. We just never have enough time during the day or the weeks. I've got all these things I want to do, and then I will
Yep.
overwhelm myself, and then I won't get anything done. Seriously,
Right.
I will overwhelm
Right.
myself, and it's like a new thing I just noticed that I'll do. Like, I just end up like not being able to do it because I overwhelm myself. Yeah.
Yep. See, we were
Yeah.
see, he must have known we were talking about you, Jimmy.
Oh,
We think
were we talking
we
about Jimmy?
think y we were talking about Jimmy. Jimmy needs to start a new, online radio
Oh,
program
the pot. Oh,
using the beautiful tones of yours.
narrating scary stories and stuff.
Stories.
Put us to sleep, Jimmy. No, you just got the voice to tell scary tales and things like that.
So,
It'd be
we're
cool.
still trying to talk you into it, Jimmy.
That's what we were talking about. 'Cause we were talking about good voices.
Yeah. You know, the problem is when he goes on late and if I'm in there and I'll just usually I'm in bed because that's when I catch up on everybody's videos, and I'll
Mhm.
just lay there and listen, and I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Jimmy puts
No,
me
it's
to
go
sleep.
good though. Oh.
So sometimes I end up going to sleep with Jimmy at night. Yep, that's what happens.
Oh, Laura.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it just
Jimmy,
happens.
what was that channel that you were playing that was like horror they were like a podcast, but they were horror stuff and like they were fun to sleep to. I'll sleep to the horror stuff.
Right, right.
Yep. Hang on a second, Laura. Sorry, I'll be right back.
That's okay. Okay, Paul, thanks for joining us. I hope you had a good time. So what do you think, Jimmy? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Let's read. Yeah, see, we miss your wonderful voice telling us stories. So let's see. I just bought her some weighted silverware the other day. Oop, it jumped on me and I didn't finish reading it. If- It helps a lot if anyone else has issues. Yeah, it's good. So like I said, I used to do that for years after that. Others so bad. I know, oh, poor dear. So see, it's hard when you enjoy something and nature takes it away from you. Earl, I can't draw anything but stick figures. I suck. It's still an artistic medium. Stick figures are very popular, Earl. You should do your own like cartoon, just stick figures. Morris Media. Oh, you're driving. Oh, okay. So we could say anything fresh or funny, and you can't do anything because you're driving. I know it's bad. Hi, Goth Gal. How's it going? Lighthouse Horror is good too. Oh, wow, you guys listen to some great stuff. Mortis Media is great for sleeping. Yeah, you gotta. It's nice when you can get a hold of these things and help you. Because I don't know, I'm like this. I don't know if a lot of you guys are like this. Probably a lot of people are, but you lay in bed and your brain just doesn't want to shut down, especially if you've done a lot of online stuff, and it just keeps running and running. So listening to stuff like that it helps,
Oh,
calm you and shut the brain down. You know what I mean? They're going over the channels, Carla. Do you recognize any of them?
no, but there's one that I listen to called Let's Read, and that's a really good one. But I was wondering, I couldn't remember the name of the one that Jimmy was listening to because it was a really good one too, and I like those.
Oh, he put it on here. What is it?
Yeah, thanks, Jimmy. I like that one a lot.
Well, that's what he said. Let's read.
Yeah,
Mortis Media.
weirdos fall asleep to the horror stories. I don't know. It's just it puts me to sleep. I've been doing that lately, listening to them. Thanks,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
Mortis Media.
Yeah.
Well, just like the Paranormal Poet.
Sleep.
Great
Yeah.
guy, great voice. He's on too late.
I listen to it and then I fall asleep and then I never make the lives, Nick.
Right. Yep.
And he's good, like, but I never
He
make
is.
Nick's lives because I'll listen to it and then I'm out. But they're good
Stu.
stuff. Devil's lettuce. I don't do the devil's lettuce.
Makes me cough. Because everybody goes, try that for the fibro. Man, makes me cough.
I heard it's good with pain.
Elvis.
Yeah, the Let's Read one. I listen to them.
Just as eerie. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't listen to any of those. Wow, I have to check those out. But like I said, normally that's when I catch up on everybody's videos.
Mhm.
Is I get all in bed and get all nice comfortable and turn them on, and
That's true.
I make it
Yeah.
through most of them. But yeah, it's then it depends on who's talking, and they lull me into sleep. And I'll wake up and my glasses are all tilted on the side of my face, and
Yeah.
the phone's still going. And I'm like, oh shit. Someday I'm gonna break my glasses doing that.
Mm.
Or I wake up and I gotta look for them. I'm like, where the hell did they go? I fell asleep with them on my face.
At least they're not at
Just
the
as
end of the
eerie.
bed.
Oh, they've been all over.
Oh,
They've been
kidding
all
at
over
the
the
end of
place.
the
I'm surprised they're
bed.
not broken.
No kidding, right? I used to bend them really bad when I was in school
Oh,
till I got
that's a good thing
contacts,
I don't.
but
Well, these
I'd
are
wear them
cheaters.
and fall asleep. Yeah. Oh no, I needed to see out of mine, but I ended up bending them. I'd
Oh
leave them on
boy.
and fall asleep doing homework and stuff.
Yeah, I only wear them because the only reason I have them on during the live is so I can read the chat. If I take them
Oh.
off,
Mm-hmm.
it's blurry. I mean, I can make it out kind of, but not 100% because it's blurry.
Yeah.
But otherwise, that's the only time I really have them on. So I just keep them on so I can see what the hell everybody's saying. See if somebody's talking shit about me or,
Yeah.
creepy ghost stories. Uh, and a great is creepy ghost stories is a great narrator. I love hearing SE Asian urban legends too. Wow, no, I never even heard any of these guys. The hell rock have I been under?
I haven't heard of half of them either.
Wow.
I just ended up running into a few of them when I was on YouTube.
We're just gonna have to make a list and check it out. It was just like when I
Just like,
was alone up on the mountain there when George had to come back down because of the fridge, and it
yeah.
was storming. So here I'm
Oh,
on
yeah.
a lake in a lake house during a thunder and lightning storm. I was
That
talking to
sounds
Bill,
spooky. Yeah.
and I told Bill, I says, "Well, I'm just gonna get into bed and find something to watch." He goes, "Well, how about?" And he's naming off all of these horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Listen, you smart ass." I said, "No, I'm probably gonna watch an old movie or
Yeah.
something funny."
Hmm.
So yeah, he's naming off all the the gory, hoary, nasty movies, and he goes, "Well, it's appropriate. Look where you are." I said, "No, no." Then I get spooked and spook myself out, and then I won't go to sleep.
Oh, Laura.
So, yeah, what the hell did I end up watching? I think it was Whose Line Was It Anyway?
Okay.
That's what I ended up watching, so I just laid there and laughed.
Yeah.
Fell asleep watching that. Didn't take long. So, wow. So, has anybody got any questions they wanna ask us of anything?
Holy cow,
Come on,
yeah, it's been
jump
a
out there.
while, right?
Yeah, wow, we've just
Been
been
some
flying right
time.
through.
Haven't been chit-chatting with you in a while. You'll be watching Terrifier. Woohoo. I love those
Pretty big
ones.
those
Those are good ones. It was
That's
nice
true.
seeing everybody in chat and new people. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad everybody came to hang out with us. Blood on the Razor Wire is good for
I've
true
heard
crime
of
and
that.
prison
Yep.
content. Yeah.
I
See,
heard
I
that's
like to
good.
watch that kind of stuff, like true crime stuff, stuff like that.
Mhm.
I rather watch that kind of stuff than horror movies, believe it or
Yeah.
not.
That's okay,
'Cause
Cree.
it is scary. I don't ask many questions anymore. You know, you spit them out. I told you, you let them rip.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather watch the horror because I know it's not real. Does that make sense? I mean, some are based on
Yeah,
whatever, but the true crimes and stuff, some of it I just don't. It's like the news. I don't like watching the news and stuff anymore either. I'm just kind of out of the loop, but
yeah. I get my news quick
it's
online,
just
catch
I
up to
don't
what's
like
going
hearing
on,
about
and
real things that I mean, some people find it interesting, but for me, I'm like, I don't want to hear about somebody that was like murdered grotesquely and stuff like
right,
that. It's like I like that it's the horror's fake. Like I want to think of people being some of the stuff that
right.
I mean,
And
I've heard
I
some,
enjoy some bad ones.
yeah,
There are some
yeah.
bad ones. I like documentaries. I like
Hmm.
to find out that stuff, and so that's the pretty interesting stuff. Well, that's how you find out stuff too. Mark says,
Yeah.
"Has there been any, la 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 la? Has there been any drama recently? I haven't been on many lives recently. Let's see. I don't know, Carla.
Drama? What do you mean?
Drama. What drama has been going around on the tube? There
On
was
the
something, but I forgot.
YouTubes?
Yeah, I
I don't
forgot what it
know.
was.
Somebody was asking about like Twin Paranormal earlier, and I didn't watch that and how I didn't
Yeah, I
see
don't
that
watch them.
recently. Beardle's fault. Yep. Beardle's fault. Nothing's happening now.
Everybody's
Everything's
that's
normal,
all
and it's
Beardo's
Beardle's
fault.
fault.
That's
Wouldn't that
right.
be funny? That'd be weird if everything was just normal. Yeah, the Candlegate. I don't
Yeah,
even
there
know
you
where
go.
that came from. The Candlegate.
I don't know. Somebody
That's
said it,
funny. Feral Goth
and I
Gal, it's
think
good to see you.
it is. Stu says women like true crimes to get ideas in case we get out of line. it's,
No.
it's just I think it's just, I don't know, interesting.
Mhm.
Garden Gate. Candlegate was hilarious.
Right. I don't know. I didn't Do you guys really think the only thing that I like have a problem with trying to figure that it's a magnet is how thick is that countertop? You know what I mean?
well,
Like I was thinking about
yeah,
the thickness and how strong would that have to be if it was a
it's
thick
strong.
countertop? Because if it's like, um, I was thinking if it's the wood, if it's that particle board shit, and if it's got an actual marble top, if it's just the laminate and it's thin, I can see a magnet working. But depending on the countertop thickness, you can't rule it as a magnet. Like in my opinion, you'd have to have a huge freaking magnet if you guys have ever tried that stuff. So that's the only thing that I was thinking that the magnet might not be the case. So a lot of people think it's the magnet, and They're probably right, but to
Yeah,
me, I was thinking, how thick is that counter and everything? And like, how would, you know, I don't know. Like, my desk in here is really thick wood, so it's
right.
my counter in my kitchen is the particle and it's got laminate on top. I haven't tried it or tested it yet, but to me, I would think you need like a really strong magnet to get through that kind of wood if it's a thicker wood, thicker counter, especially if it's marble or granite or whatever. Does that make
Yeah. Well, they
sense?
do. They have magnets that are very strong.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
but is the guy gonna be, do you think he did that? Like, got a really
I
powerful magnet for that shit? I
probably
don't
because they
know.
really aren't that expensive. And it
Yeah.
did look like it was just a probably particle board and laminate counter,
Yeah.
just your
I don't
basic,
know. Yep, you'd have to like,
cheapy. And those counters are usually only about 2 inches tops as far as
mhm,
thickness goes. So if you've
okay,
got a really strong magnet,
yeah,
like I said, watch the video, or
okay.
even if you
These
just
are
watch
just all
Shape's
good things
video.
to they're all good things to think about, like, oh,
Yeah,
the
if you watch
thickness of
Shape's
the
video, you
wood.
could see that, like I said, where his arm went and the
Mhm,
movement he made.
yeah.
That right there, I'm thinking, okay, he put something under the table. Let's see.
Yeah, if you saw
Carla,
something like that, Laura, I would believe it.
yeah, you look, watch Shape's video, and when he starts, he gets into, okay, let's take a look and analyze this. Then you see Lee sitting down, and as he's sitting, the one hand goes under the counter, and he does
Mhm,
an upward motion, and it pulls the
okay.
hand right out.
Hmm,
So I'm thinking, okay, what did he just stick something under there?
quite
Um,
possibly. Yeah. I have not watched that, but I will do that since you recommended it. The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Sounds interesting. Jane Doe.
let's see, didn't see Lee used to run a haunted tour thing years ago. I don't
Oh,
know.
hmm. If he did, he's probably that's where all it stems from. I wonder if he pulled one on people during his little
I don't
tours.
know. Jimmy, yeah, what it is? Well, because it's like a tin cup that they're in,
I don't
but
think
like
they're tin or they're metal though. The
Matt,
little
right?
you'd have to attach
Kenny
something.
showed how you do it. They pop right out of that little cup, and all you
Mm-hmm.
do is put a thin washer in there, put
Yeah.
the candle back inside, and there you go. That magnet will pick up the washer that's in the
Yeah.
candle. Yeah, they're metal based, but I don't. It's like a really thin tin.
Yeah, they're
So
not
I think
really magnetic.
if he put a washer in the base
Mm-hmm.
of it, then the magnet would automatically pick it up and move it around.
Yeah.
And then people were talking about, well, it jumped in the beginning. Well, yeah, it can do that because it takes a second for that magnet to grab hold and move it. So I think they are aluminum. So it's not magnetic unless they are tin. Yeah. So I think Kenny's right. I think he put a washer in there and zipped it across the counter, which I thought Beardo would have picked right up on that. But see, again, you don't see it, so you can't assume. So yeah, you just have to try the experiment yourself. I can't do it because my counters are really thick. I got thick wood counters, so I'd have to find something else that would be similar setup and see
Right.
if it would work. Cree said it was a scientific experiment we used when we were in school.
Oh, okay.
Just stopping by quick to give you a like. Oh, thank you, I'm not even gonna, Carla. You attempt
Hmm.
the name
Oh,
because
hi,
I'm probably gonna.
Kels.
Is that how you say it? Celts?
Yeah, Kels. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to butcher
Hello.
it.
It's good to see you.
Let's see. Tea light with a strong magnet under a lamp table. Yeah, so it's some debunkers look at stuff from an editing point of view. Some look at it from a practical point of view. You're right. And I see that, and that's the thing is, the video that Shape put out, he said he caught some things that other people weren't catching. So that's why he really analyzes the shit out of somebody's video.
Yeah. Right.
And he really catches things that nobody's looking for.
Yeah. It's
And
fun to
when I
have a whole
started
bunch of people involved though, to,
yeah, yeah, it is.
new eyes on it too, seeing things that other people don't notice.
Well, like the catch that you did
Yeah, but
on the
he
Foreman
he
Brothers
debunked
bear.
it, and then, like, the viewers got involved, so that was cool because they, like, noticed that, like, the 2 videos weren't the same.
Exactly.
So there was 2 different recordings that they did.
And they
They
spliced them
noticed
together
that
because
they
you
did
noticed
not.
it
Yep.
like the reflection out of that window or whatever it was that was on the wall.
Mhm.
Nobody was looking at
Yeah.
that. They were looking at the door. But
Mhm.
see, Shape was looking at the entire room. And that's what you gotta
Right.
do.
And
And
the
it
outside
was
room.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was
Right. Because
amazing.
through that room, there was the screen door and all that stuff, and yeah, there was a
'Cause I
lot
didn't pick
involved
it
in
up
it.
either until he showed it, and I'm thinking, "Oh god, he's
Mhm.
right. You don't see that
Yeah.
reflection of light anywhere." And then the same thing, when
Right.
you first see it, you didn't notice the reflection of the string, but you caught it.
Yeah. That was from 2 years ago too. I was like, "How did nobody notice this?" I was just going through getting clips to make a video on them and how, like, they're obviously fake, but then I was like, "Damn, how did nobody catch that?" Because I was like, "That's a string. That's like a fishing line
Yeah,
with how it
but it was so
reflected."
quick,
And it
and
was
you
just
just
like
happened
2
to
years ago. Right? And from The Conjuring house, I was like, "Whoa, how'd this one get missed?" But
Yep,
it was
yep,
fun.
yep.
It was really fun. It's addicting when you catch something like that, I'll tell you that. It makes you wanna do another. Crow was talking about, he's like, "Yep, you get that first initial, like, little boost, and, like, you wanna catch another one," and, like, yeah, I get it.
See,
I get why
I've
they
never
debunk.
looked at anybody's video and tried to debunk it, because I just I don't know, maybe because I mean, I need to enlarge it on the screen and just look for those things.
Some of them are just
Um,
hard to watch, Laura. Like, I can't
that's
sit.
what it is.
Like, I tried to look through ghost theory because I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try to debunk these guys next." I can't watch their crap. I can't. It's
I
just,
know,
like,
I know,
boring. Then that's
I
dark half the
know.
time and you don't see, and they're just, like, scared or whatever stuff, like, I'm like, "Dude, I can't watch this stuff. It's
Like you said,
painful."
the twin paranormal, I can't watch them.
Well,
They
they're
drive
just
me
like,
nuts.
you can watch them because, like, they've got stuff going on all the time. It's not like we're just drug out and nothing's really
And
going
those 2
on
girls that we
happening.
talked about,
Oh,
I forgot
yeah.
their names. Those 2 girl oh,
The
shit.
bimbos. The
Well, so much for my water.
uh-oh. The
I
bimbos.
dumped it. At least I didn't break the glass. Those 2 girls, they make my head want to explode.
Mhm.
I just can't do it. So I
Yeah, I
refuse to do
get that
that.
part.
Yeah, I mean, I watch it, and that's why I was teasing Seg about that. I go, "How could you watch that without getting a brain bleed?" I mean, my god, and he
A
laughs.
brain bleed.
I mean, my god. It's bad. So, I don't know.
Boil your nuts. Oh, no.
Shit, well, I gotta clean all that up. Water all
You've
over.
spilled your water. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's alright. Let me turn this
As long as it doesn't
back
get your
on.
electronics.
No, that's all up off the floor, thank God.
Oh,
Otherwise, you'd
good.
see me all lit up.
Yeah,
I
you're
think my
good
hair's
now.
curly now. Holy shit. Who's that group that roasted Beardo? They boil my nuts. I don't know who that roasted Beardo. I gotta
Is
remember.
he talking about Ghost Club or the Proving Demons? I don't know which one they're talking about, but
Yeah, I don't remember. Looks like they looks like it was filmed that way. I don't so much evidence is filmed with potato from 1982. They actually had a roast during
oh, that was Ghost Club.
was it
Ghost,
Ghost Club?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But Proving Demons is nasty. He's such a nasty guy.
Oh, yes, sirree.
I haven't like
Well,
debunked anything of his, but he just seems like he wants to be a cult leader.
well,
Like his stuff
that's
is
the thing
just
is they get caught. That's what it is. And when
mhm.
people call them out, that's why they're so defensive and nasty because they're caught.
Yeah.
Because why else would somebody do that unless you busted them? So, they're being nasty in defense. Prove it. Don't be nasty. Just come out and say, okay, this is this. Let's discuss it, and pick it apart. But they're not going to do that
Good point
because
there,
they're
Laura.
busted.
Yeah, good point.
Everybody gets so defensive with the debunkers. The debunkers are there doing a job. If they didn't
I
exist,
liked I really liked Beardo's one on the Midwest Wales ghost hunter or Mid South Wales ghost hunter. That one was funny. Cause he was spoofing Midwest ghost hunter. I talked to Ian a lot, by the way. Like he is
right?
super nice. He's such a nice guy. I just watched his latest one. Um he's just funny. He's funny.
A
He's
lot of
so
them have,
nice.
a lot of them are very nice.
Yeah.
And, a lot of them will accept, somebody, like Beardo, picking their stuff apart or the shape. But, be adults about it. God, debunkers go near the big channel money, though. I'm sadly not surprised they act like bullies. Only fakers are nasty towards the debunkers. They get very, very defensive. I mean, and I've always said that from day one. If you're putting it on YouTube, then somebody's going to pick it apart. So if you have nothing to be afraid of, then there shouldn't be a problem. Just like those other ones there, the haunted hotel guys.
Haunted
Come on, man.
hotel. My haunted
When you
hotel.
when you
Yeah.
you look at the backgrounds of the people involved with that and the stuff that they claim, and people have been there and proved that there's something that's not right. And they're
Hmm.
professionals at setting stuff up. Uh, so yeah, you're right. You're right, Stu. When the money gets involved, people they lose, their ethics, their morals. They don't care as
Yeah.
long as that cash is
Well, they
flowing in.
start getting sloppy too. Like they're putting
Yep.
stuff together to put out and then they get really sloppy and they don't edit as well and like they put it together really quick and
Sure.
that's where they get caught. Because Paranormal Nightmare was he made a comment in that one video that I did and he's like, When is it that we go too far?" And I'm like, you just did. Like, you're pushing it if you're using things like that and
Yep.
getting
Yep.
debunked on it. So you just put yourself out. That's what
Oh,
he
glad you're
did.
home safe and sound, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Were you
He
driving home
ch-
from work, Jimmy? Is that what was going on?
he changed his channel.
So yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's home now. So
Hope you're doing better, Jimmy. Like, feeling better a little
yeah,
bit.
we hope so.
It's hard. Grief is hard.
Yeah.
You just carry
Yes,
it.
it
Some
is.
days are easier than others, and when the initial hits, it's really,
Right. Oh, it
all
took baby man
griefs.
back to mom's.
Oh,
Okay.
darn it.
He's
I
adorable.
hope you had a good weekend with him, though. They make it better. They make things better.
Yeah, they do.
My guy does.
It's funny. He's a mini Jimmy. I see it in his face.
He does look so much, and his dark hair. He's so cute. He's the sweetest
Uh,
little boy. He's so sweet.
let's see. People base their channels on acting like idiots, dipshits, instead of investigations and editing. Yeah, well, that's what gets the views, though. That's what ticks off the rest of us. Because Carl will go out, I'll go out, and you're doing something serious, and you put it out there, and people are like, "Well, that's kind of boring." Well, unfortunately,
Yeah. I mean,
it's
I do
boring,
funny stuff, but I don't act like a jackass, you
right?
know? Like I like having fun and stuff. My favorite thing is to explore and to show people around and like
Right,
find something new and be like, "Oh, look at this and this and this." And then I'll do the investigation part, but
right.
I think the fun part's the initial going through someplace new and, checking everything out and
Oh
Andrew
yeah,
made a good point that like debunkers should like go through a place first and sit and listen and get to know the building and the environment first before investigating. Because if they know, oh, there's a leak over here and that's what's causing that, or you know what, if they get a feel for it first, then they can already debunk things before they like
Right.
are quick to be like, oh, what was that noise? Or, then it's good to like just do the initial look through the whole place and figure out what things are happening, especially in old
Right.
buildings. Old buildings will shift and make noise and creak and shit. Good night, James. Sleep well.
Yep. Good night, sir.
So,
Well, see, that's why I
yeah.
like to do like a dry run through before I film anything. I like to
Hmm.
just get in there and sit and listen to the natural noises of my
Yeah.
surroundings.
Yep.
So this way, when you are filming and you hear something, oh, that oh, squirrel or whatever. So
Or
that's just the way
something's
you should
happening
do it.
outside. Yeah.
Right, right.
Hey, Steph.
Uh, hello, Miss Steph. We're talking about debunking, Miss Steph. Let's see. Jimmy says today was good. I'm actually like alone now for the first time since hearing about Ben. What a total mind fuck that is. I'll be okay, but it sucks. It was a
Sorry.
shock. It was
Yeah,
a
I'm
shock.
sorry, Jimmy.
Um, and you just got to give yourself some time, sweetie.
Yeah.
And like I said,
Like
we're all
his
here. So if you need a pair of
like his
ears, we all got them.
wingman's gone. You're like Goose and Maverick and your goose is gone. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it takes time. Actually, when like I said, I went up to go see my friend Peg, uh,
Mhm.
this weekend, and the day that we got there was the date that her husband passed away,
Oh,
and
really?
she started to tear up. I said, "No, no, now." I said,
Oh,
"Only good memories.
hey, Steph,
You
sweetie.
gotta remember the good memories, not
Yeah.
the sadness." And she goes, "No, you're
Mhm.
right. I
That's
know they had
hard.
a lot of years together, so you remember the good stuff."
Yeah, you're Goose. Talk to me, Goose. Man.
Yes, he was a very funny person. He was. I used to love it when he'd come in the chat and just that was great. So it's good night, James. So you always got to just remember the good stuff. A lot of people get upset because my husband and I really don't attend funerals unless it's a direct family member,
Yeah,
and we really don't like to do that either because that's not the last thing I want to see.
I get it. Yeah.
I want to remember, them alive, talking and laughing.
My
I
grandma said
always we
that too.
Yeah, we always send flowers and a
Mhm.
card and all that, and we always get in touch with the person, the family members. But the last thing I just don't want that memory. I want the memory of them laughing and having a good time, and that's what I want to be left with.
Oh, it's
Uh,
nice, Jimmy.
let's see. I've decided that Ben's girl Tina will be getting a percentage of whatever the doc made.
That's nice.
That's wonderful. Are you going to dedicate it to him, Jimmy? I think that would be wonderful. Oh, good Lord. I don't think she was.
Hmm. What?
Uh, somebody messaged me that I really probably don't want to talk to. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Oh, okay.
I'll message him later because it's probably drama and stuff I don't want to hear. So
Oh, goodness. Okay.
let's see. He says, yeah, I'll add his name at the end with my friend Tony, two friends down during the whole
Oh,
process.
wow.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. Oh, there's more than one, huh?
So,
Holy
yeah, so
cow.
that's wonderful. Yeah, dedicate it to them in their memory. And that's the most wonderful thing you could do. And let's always remember the good times.
Well, at least like way Jimmy has his setup is when he's in his lives or whatever, he'll have the chat too, so he can see. So I'm
Yep.
sure it's nice that he can watch that and he'll come up if he
Sure.
watches. So yeah, that's
Stu
nice.
says it sounds selfish, but so many people lately have chosen to be cremated, which makes it easier on a lot of people. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Um,
It's
so that
true.
actually all you're seeing is a photograph because mostly they put a photograph up or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's really hard to take when you're actually seeing them there, you know, up front, and that's not something
I
I like
don't
to.
do like, even if, like, I'm going to a viewing or whatever, I won't go up to the caskets anymore. I just don't. Last time I did that, I was 15, and that's not how I wanted to remember my best friend.
Right.
I was
Well,
like, "That
I
she's
came to
not
that
there. She's
realization,
not
right,
there."
when the realization when I was in my 20s and my, godfather and uncle passed away,
Mhm.
and I was sitting in the back. Excuse me. My throat gets dry.
Sorry, Laura.
I'm sitting in the back, and I'm watching everything going on around me.
Yeah, we got 2 channels going, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Yep.
and, yeah, the family is all up front, and everybody comes through. Oh, we're so sorry. This, that. Everybody's all crying, and it's awful to watch. And
Yeah.
then everybody calms down, and then the next group of people come through, and it starts all over again.
Mhm.
And I came to the realization when I was dating, I'm thinking, why do we do this to ourselves?
Oh, right? I mean,
It's
yeah.
awful.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I
get
get
it.
it.
People are paying their respects, but it was just I never looked at it from the outside, looking
Makes
in,
sense.
and that time I did, and I'm just sitting there back in the corner, and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
"This is horrible." And that's how I saw it, because it was, my aunt and everybody was just crying terribly, terribly, and then they'd
Yeah.
finally calm down and start feeling a little better, and then
Yeah.
a new group of people would come in and it would start all over again, and this is going on for hours. I'm thinking, "Oh my
Yeah.
god,
My
no."
grandma did not want that. She's like, "I don't want you guys crying for me," and, I mean, we still cried, but she's like, "I don't want you guys crying, like, remember the good times and all that."
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But seriously, like, I just won't do it anymore because 'cause they're not there. It's not I see corpses, so, like,
Yeah, all day. I'll give you
mhm.
credit, girl. I could not do that job. Could
There's
not
just
do it.
there's no energy there anymore. They're gone. Like there's it's just a
It's
hollow.
just the thought of what you're doing.
Mhm.
I mean, I do. I give you so much credit because you know what's there in the bag, and you already know what that thing looks like when it's fired up, and you're putting that in there. And I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to push it in there.
Well, the thing that I had to get past with that part is just knowing that they go back to their loved ones. So what I'm doing, they can go back to however they want to, spread it or put
Right,
it on, bury it, some bury them, some go spread them somewhere special. The animals go back to their families. That's like almost harder for me because the animals don't really look different. I don't see the energy around them. I don't see the auras, but I see their bodies and they don't look as bad as the humans do
right.
usually. And so it's like really heartbreaking. And I just got to remember that, they're going back to their family. So that's why I'm doing that part. It's
So, well, if
important.
that's how, you get through it, then that's
Yeah.
great.
Sometimes
'Cause
it's
I
really
know
hard, Laura.
I couldn't push it in there. I'd like, "No,
Yeah.
I can't do
I
this."
cry. Sometimes I don't look. I'll just put them in and shut the door. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Oh,
Feel
Jesus,
so
it's
bad
bad.
because,
It's bad. Stu says, "My mom is still alive, but pre-planned her funeral. She told the funeral instructions, in writing that there will be no sad music played. She wants rock and roll." Good for her.
that's
Good for
great.
her.
I like that. That's good.
I think I'd
Yeah.
rather just have a big party and have you sit me up in the corner with a drink in my hand.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I don't know. No,
I'm
I
sorry,
don't plan
Jimmy.
on having no funerals.
It's probably I'm sorry, Jimmy. Probably doesn't help talking about that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, huh?
So,
We just hope we're here for you if you need
right.
anything. So
Right.
please, we care. It's hard losing your friends. I've lost people in high school and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, like people are too young, man.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know?
I've lost a lot of friends already too. Well, now we're at the stage of our life that where
Okay,
it always
Jimmy,
says,
don't want to be hard on you.
you're starting to lose things now instead of getting things.
Yeah,
That's the point in life where we are.
that's
Because a
what
lot of
happens.
kids I went to school with are gone. I'm thinking, oh my God,
Yeah, the
they're
older
in their
you get,
50s.
right?
Yep. So
I
it really freaks you out.
mhm. I just hope that like my kids live a long time and I go before they do.
Well,
That's
that's
what I hope.
everybody's hope,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
It's the way it's supposed to work.
Just pray it does. Yeah.
So it's well, like my mother-in-law, I mean, uh she lost both of her girls.
Oh,
Well, she's been through a lot of loss. My mother-in-law
yeah.
was pregnant 13 times.
Oh,
Only 3
geez.
survived. So then as it went on, first she lost my father-in-law. Then it
Yeah.
was my younger sister-in-law, George's younger sister, and then his older sister. So
Mm-hmm.
all she had left was my husband. And
Oh.
then she just passed away a year ago this month.
Oh, really?
Yes, so that's my husband's going to be a little down because be a month or a year that she's been gone.
Yeah.
So it's hard to watch all of your children pass before you,
Mm-hmm.
and but it's we got to face it the best way we can. But yeah, always remember, Jimmy, we're here for you. You are never alone, sir, ever. So, any questions, guys? Anything else you want to talk about, or have we run our mouths long enough?
Hopefully Jimmy you can get that music thing situated so you can get your
Exactly.
documentary out there. Yeah. Flowers.
As I delivered flowers my senior year of high school and had to place sprays on a chest of a kid from my school that unalive. Oh, yeah, mortality. Yeah, it's a shock until, like I said, until you see it. It's right there in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're young, you're thinking, oh, you're gonna live forever because you're, hey, young, carefree, don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Until you get hit in the face with something like that, and you're like, wow, what the F? And it's a shame when young kids do that. It's a shame when anybody does that. When you're brought to the point where you feel that you've got to end it that way. Oh, good Lord.
I just hope people reach out before it gets to that point, but
A
it
lot of them
doesn't happen all
don't.
the time, but
Yeah,
yeah,
a lot of them don't.
you just never know.
Oh, I mean, there's a couple times my husband has actually seen stuff like that because
Yeah.
my husband worked for the county at one time, and of course, all the buildings are downtown.
Yeah.
And he was out walking past one of the buildings downtown, and
Mm-hmm.
just after he did that, somebody took a header off of one of the big buildings.
Oh,
I'm thinking,
wow.
oh man,
That's crazy.
what brought somebody to that point that they did that? Wow, that's just it's really bad. So yeah, you got life is a gift, and you got to think of it. I always think of it that way. It's a gift. We are given this wonderful gift. It's one trip around. The ride only goes around once. Live each day for as much as you can. Enjoy what you
Right.
can.
That's true, Laura.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all got to go through puddles of shit in our life. But you know
Yeah.
what?
There's no
If you
reset button.
really think about it, it's not that bad because tomorrow is a new beginning.
Yeah. Tomorrow's a
That's
new day.
Yep. Every day is a new beginning. That's how you got to look at it.
I try to wake up positive. I try to be nice to people when I'm out too. You never know what people are going through. Like
Sure.
even people that are, like set off and jerks, sometimes it just takes one thing to defume somebody or you don't know what they're going through, but
Well, like when you've had a bad day or something, and I send you that video from the Muppets,
yeah. Yeah.
mana mana, doo, doo,
Mhm.
doo, doo, I do that on purpose because who cannot
You're
not
so
laugh at
cute.
that?
Thanks,
It's freaking
Laura.
funny. I do it to my sister all the
Yeah,
time. She's in a
right.
bad mood. I send her that video. She laughs.
Yeah. When I'm down, my mom sings "Cheer Up, Charlie." She
Oh,
just, yeah,
oh, that's
got
great.
golden ticket. I love my mom. Yeah,
Oh,
I've
that's
got a
really
golden
fun.
ticket. I don't know why she refers to Willy Wonka, but maybe she
Because
just
that's a
hopes
great
one day.
movie.
Maybe just one day I'll have my golden ticket. But she's so cute. Cheer up,
It's a great
Charlie.
movie. That's one of my favorite movies, actually, all-time favorites. Because right
Right.
there, it's telling you that no matter how shitty life is, something at one point and in one time in your life, something great is going to happen.
Mhm.
And, it does. It does. Even though you might not see it, it does. Stu says, after everything horrible that's happened to you so far in your life, you're still here. You've made it through all of it. You'll make it through the next one too. Amen. That's right. So I always tell everybody, every day is a new beginning. You got to look at it that way.
That's a good way to end it here, huh? Good way to end our chat. That's
Yeah, but once
awesome.
in a while you need feeling that shit. We are walking away is someone who really deserves it. Yeah,
Mhm.
well, you know what? Because my husband would say that. Well, how come they always get away? I said, I believe in karma. I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, Steph, I get that part too.
So
Yeah.
if you shit on somebody and you think you got away with it, no, you didn't, because something will happen eventually. Let's see. Cree, I agree. Willy Wonka,
Steph.
the original.
Yep.
Johnny Depp one was funny,
I
but
didn't like that one as much.
nobody could
Gene,
beat Gene Wilder.
that's true. Yeah. That was a good one.
Yep. Loved Gene Wilder. My favorite one was
Oh, I love
actually Willy
that
Wonka,
friend.
but I like uh what the hell is it? The Frankenstein monster one.
Oh, yes. Yep.
That is so freaking hysterical. So, I mean,
Yeah.
he was a great guy. I live by the Serenity Prayer, and has it got me? Yeah, you gotta just,
I love
there
that
have
one
to
too.
gotta keep that positive,
I actually have that
attitude,
one in Hawaiian with like a Hawaiian dancer because I love the ocean. So it's like
right?
me, the ocean is just peaceful.
Yeah, very nice,
So it's
very
really
nice.
good.
So yeah, if you guys are ever down and out, just message me, and I will send you the Muppet video.
There you go. I like the Muppets Most
Uh,
Wanted. That one's funny too, Laura. Muppets are hilarious, dude. Or the
yeah,
chef
they
when
are.
we do our cooking show. There's 30 bird.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even know what he's saying. Like, this is how Candy cooks. He's just
Yeah.
throwing trout in the pot
He gets it.
or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
And
it's
then he
just
ends it
fun.
with mork, mork, mork.
Yep, yep.
Oh, I send that
But
shit to my sister too.
yeah. Or the Muppets Most Wanted when the evil Kermit's giving Miss Piggy everything she wants. That part's hilarious, dude. That's so
I
funny.
love them.
If you wanted to
Or
give it to you.
the Muppets there that are the aliens.
Oh
Where
yes.
they'll come down, they try to
Yep,
figure out,
yep,
nope,
yep,
nope,
yep, yep,
nope,
yep,
nope,
yep,
nope,
yep,
nope,
yep,
nope.
yep, yep, yep.
Yeah.
Radio, radio.
Oh God.
Yep. They look like mops. They look like colored mops. I identify as
Uh,
a mop.
and then they
Those are
copy
my
everything. So
pronouns.
like when the
Muppet and
phone
mop.
rings,
Yes.
they're going
I don't know what
ring.
it is. They're so funny. I like the Muppets Haunted Mansion too is pretty funny. Pepe is so
Yeah.
funny in that one.
Yeah,
The
that
little
is
shrimp
funny.
guy freaking out.
Yeah. Still have no bail money. Yeah, I know. That's why I used to tell my son that when he used to go out with his friends. You guys have a ball, but don't call me if you're in jail because there's no bail money.
Yeah.
Uh,
Stupid ain't worth getting in trouble for sometimes, you know. It
I
costs
said,
too
so you better
much
make it worth
for
your
the
time
stupid
and have a good
people.
time. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
When
Steph.
your
Yeah, yeah.
go-to some
Yep, yep, yep,
minions.
yep. The aliens is freaking funny as hell. I'm sorry. So that's, you guys, if you ever have a friend or somebody that's down and out, just pull out one of those Muppet videos. They're
You have the
really
t-shirt
hilarious.
stuff. That's cute. They're
And
so
you just
cute.
send it to them. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. You cannot you have a bad mood when you see one of those videos.
Yep.
Oh, get out. Cree says, believe it or not, when my hubby and I got married, it was a minion themed. Oh my
Oh,
God. That
that's
must have been
cute.
great.
That's funny, Cree.
Oh,
They've been
Jesus.
out for a while. Yeah.
They're adorable. So yeah, I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. I rather enjoy that than some of the other stuff they got going on. But
Can't
yeah,
go
that
wrong
was
with funny movies.
no, you can't.
Yeah. I was trying to explain to my girls about Jim Carrey's Ace Ventura movies because they've never watched them yet.
God.
Those ones are funny.
Yeah, they are.
His first movies are really
The
funny.
time when he's coming out of the rhino.
Porpoise, the porpoise. Oh yeah, that. It's a dry heat. The dry.
Funny, funny,
Mommy, the little
funny.
girl.
Yeah,
Mommy.
mommy. Yeah.
Just
Oh,
gave
that's
birth to
so
an
funny.
alien. Yeah, Jim Carrey's hilarious. We were just talking about him earlier too.
Laura, have you seen the Emmett Otter's joke? Yes. Yeah, I've seen that. That's good too. The otters. You can't go wrong with the Muppets, guys. Any Muppet type creature and creation are just so funny. And it makes you laugh, it brightens your day. So if something's silly and stupid like
Oh,
that,
that's cute.
I always send it to somebody. It just gives them a smile. I don't think his family understood, but not one of them said a thing. How one of our gifts was a basket with all kinds of minion things, and we still have them today.
That's
That's
cute.
great.
Hey,
No, not they don't have to understand. It was your day. You do it.
yeah,
You do your way.
right. Good memories. That's what
Just like
it's about.
my son's friend got married this past fall, and I officiated for him. And there
Mhm.
were so many people
Aw.
trying to tell them what to do, and I said, you know what?
Pet.
Everybody,
Quit
shut
it.
up.
Quit it,
It's
kitty.
their day. They do it
Quit.
their way.
Yeah,
And that's what I told them. It's your day. This is about you. Don't listen to everybody else. The river bottom nightmare band. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, people don't understand. Well, that's their problem. You guys got it. That's what's important.
right.
That is what is important. Actually, I think if I could do a wedding over again, I probably would do Halloween themed wedding.
There you go. Yep.
I think that would be really cool.
Mm.
So it'd be fun. Everybody getting dressed up, but my husband wouldn't do it because he's boring like
Wear
that.
costumes. Yeah, wear costumes.
I
That'd
can
be
hear him
fun.
now. I ain't doing that. And I got out of here.
Mhm.
So whatever. I'm lucky I got him up there the first time. So so it is what it is. Okay, guys, we are going to let you guys go because Miss Carlo has to work the
Thanks
next
for
day.
joining tonight. It was fun to get back on. Missed it. We'll do next
Yes, we've
Sunday.
missed you, and
Thank you.
we've got, I don't know, what do you have coming up, Carlo? What's coming up?
I'm gonna try to get a video out on Thursday, and it's gonna be about para-unity. I know. But it'll be good.
That's all
It's gonna be
right.
a good one. And then Saturday, I'm gonna go live Saturday night, see how that goes.
Yes, that's
So,
right.
change it to
Fantastic.
Saturday scares. So get if I can get a webcam this week, then I'll be using my new computer with it, and um
Nice, nice, nice.
yeah, we'll see how that goes. Get some stuff.
Oh,
I want to do more horror stuff, more horror movie stuff. So
right. Get
that's
back
what it'll
out
be.
there.
Yeah, get back on track.
Um, Jimmy, are you still in chat? Remember, guys, this coming
Thanks,
Saturday
William.
is the men versus women show Saturday, Carla, if you
Yes.
remember.
Yep.
I got to put out the thumbnail. So Jimmy, remember, don't forget about that. So we'll be doing that's going to be fun. We're going to have
Yeah,
some of everybody's favorites on there. I think it's going to be a good time. Just throwing those questions out there and see who does it better. And
that's
of
great.
course, everybody in chat's going to be the one voting who does it better. So that's going
Uh-huh.
to be fun. I know Miss
I'm
Susan's not
excited.
on because she's probably sleeping already, but yeah, that's going to be fun.
Right.
I have open mic on Wednesday with Sir Bill. So
Oh,
that's always a
nice.
good time.
Yay.
And we'll just go from there. And I want to thank everybody for joining us. We had a great time. I hope you all did.
I did.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
thanks for spending your time with us, guys. And if you could just please like and share the video. It's free.
Mhm.
It helps me and Carla out. You know, us poor little
Yeah,
fragile
share out
YouTube
Laura's
women.
channel. Yeah. Share Laura out.
Steph goes, I love, love, love Bill. Lovely. So you're going to see
Bill's
Bill on
awesome.
Wednesday. I got to
Yay.
remind Bill because he's busy. So
Oh,
I'm sure I got to remind him, but
good.
yeah,
Can't wait to
that's the
see you
scoop.
guys.
And I got to get
Fun.
caught up in my thumbnails. So it'll be all out there for everybody. Miss Carla, it's glad to
Thanks,
have you back
Laura.
on the chat.
Thank
Um,
you. I loved it.
and we look forward
It's
to
great.
what's coming out next. And I hope you guys all join us again on Chick Chat.
Good
Everybody have
night,
a
everybody.
great, great night. Enjoy your week, guys.
Bye.